why don't we get into session 3?
Yeah, let's do it.
So, last time we left off, the group just defeated the gang of hobgoblins that were attacking Nofliasile. Well, after they did so, Arle confessed and said that he was actually the mayor, and showed them that he runs a small group called the Silence, in which their task is to take out this evil force that is causing the whole continent to slowly spiral down. The group agreed to help him with this task, and along with helping get Nofliasile back on its feet. So they traveled to Hestein to get the supplies they needed, along with reestablishing the connection that Hestein had with Nofliasile. So they traveled the three days, I believe it was, more like 2.5, to get to Hestein and managed to convince Takari's father, the ruler of Hestein, to reestablish the connection. And they spent the party spent the last couple days just relaxing, waiting until the order was complete, or for other people to do their other things. And now we pick up. It is the morning. It is morning of the next day, the day in which I believe all of you are to make your journey back to Nofliasile. And as you guys wake up, you're greeted with servants that knock on your door and say, "Breakfast is ready whenever you are."
You've never seen Hugbear move faster.
Alright, so Hugbear...
I won't chase the poor bastard now that I know where I'm going.
No, don't worry, it's a completely different person at the door.
Yeah, that person was like, no, not doing that again.
Alright.
Onora will get up, pick up her pack and make sure everything's situated, ready to head out. And then she'll go ahead and join Hugbear in the dining room or wherever the heck they're going.
And also to mostly update Onora a little bit, after the events that happened last night, for now, your shoulder feels fine as it usually is.
Yay.
So you're good you're fine for now.
No death.
Wait, what?
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Takari will meet up everyone down at the dining hall.
As for Bop?
Bop is moving much slower because she's sad because she couldn't get any potions from the mean potion man. So she got all her stuff together, but she'll make it down to the dining room to eat. And she's just sad looking.
Well, luckily for you, today's breakfast is waffles.
But in the morning, we're making waffles.
And so you're greeted with many piles of waffles with so much syrup.
Waffles.
In fact, there was a whole giant plate dedicated to Hugbear.
That would definitely raise Bop's spirits because waffles are awesome.
Or you eat yours?
As Hugbear proceeds to eat Corra's half.
Corra doesn't seem to mind. Alright. Eventually, while you guys are eating, Takari, your parents slowly arrive, and one by one, your siblings will come in. Well, the siblings that are at home. Some of the others, one or two are probably scattered out somewhere else, probably to find a job or something.
Sounds about right. She only really hung out with a few of them anyway.
Mm-hmm. And Takari, as you're eating, you see that Dior sits next to you, gets his food and that, and says, "So, you're leaving us already?"
Yeah, I guess.
Well, it was nice. It was nice knowing that you were fine. So I'm not going to doubt you this time when you leave.
You still could come with us if you wanted to venture.
I'm afraid my father still needs me. I believe father still needs me here for other matters to attend to, as you know what is going on here.
Yeah. Any news about it yet? Or are you still looking?
No. Hasn't been. We haven't heard anything, as far as I know. But I'm sure we'll find out what's going on soon enough.
Hopefully.
Have enough to eat there, Hugbear.
Yeah, hitting a spot.
Good to know.
Hugbear, make a Constitution saving throw.
Hasn't hit the spot. Find out on this episode.
Of what percentile?
A Constitution saving throw, you said?
Yep.
I'm afraid.
Okay, you don't choke on your food.
If he did, who would be able to give him the Heimlich?
We wouldn't know now.
I think I have spare the dying.
Oof. So that's how you think you were partying. Damn. All right.
On waffles.
That's an epitaph.
Mhm.
Takari,
Yes?
I do believe because of the journey we have ahead of us, we should leave soon.
Agreed. When do you
Takari.
want to leave?
Onora just kind of glances at Hugbear because he interrupted.
Yeah. Are any of your brothers have an ego?
Probably Methanthar.
Like enough that they would want to sponsor a tavern?
Probably you would have to ask him. Although he's not really fond of others.
Well, that's why I thought I had an in with. Never mind.
You see Takari, your father says, "Well, I'm afraid your brother, Methanthar, as you have said earlier, he is currently on a task. So, he is in town, but he is busy with something else right now. So, maybe you'll run into him when you leave."
Maybe.
Be really hard to rhyme with that name anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Onora will glance at Takari's father before respectively speaking. Was the supply successfully gathered?
You see he takes a moment and he's chewing whatever's left in his mouth. Sorry, it'd be rude to speak with my mouth full. Yes, all the purchases were successful. You have your supplies for the buildings you need to renovate, and I believe Hugbear will have his warhorse ready. And I believe you said you wanted you said you wanted the other horse for Bop?
Yes. We were gonna use it to carry, to pull the cart. And then...
Well, I hope one of you knows how to drive a cart.
It'd be a shame if one of us didn't.
Well, I need to get back to work, and as he stands up, good luck on whatever is to come. Looks towards you, Takari. Don't die. And then leaves.
Takari, wonderful family you have. She just kind of gives you like a very unsure glance.
Yeah, they're great.
I can see that. Well, if you pardon me, I have to make sure our inventory is correct, and we'll start heading out here. I say within the next hour or so.
Fair enough.
And she'll get up and head off to where they were supposed to rendezvous with the merchants.
All right, and so Onora heads out a little earlier to go check out the inventory.
How is the syrup kept on the table?
Sorry?
How is the syrup kept on the table?
It's sort of like in jugs mostly.
Is there a lid on these jugs? Can I take one of these and transport it in my
Sadly, there isn't a lid, so it can.
Okay.
It seems to be.
No syrup for you.
It's only. It seems that it's not made to be carried or
Then
taken.
just before I leave, I just start chugging syrup,
I knew it.
and
I knew it.
and then I put it down and say that's the good stuff, and I leave to follow Onora.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
If you make my Hugbear diabetic,
Hugbear suddenly falls over. No.
Bob would just watch and then look at the other another syrup container and think for a minute.
They're huge for you.
Yeah. But she thought about it.
She thought about it,
Yeah.
but does she commit?
No. No. No.
No, just no. Alright. Well. Alright, so I assume that's the three of you would after breakfast head down to where the car is placed for now until you guys are to pick it up.
Yep. You go hang up my horse.
Alright. And so you guys leave the dining hall after having a spirit lifting breakfast, and you guys get your things and head out. Before you guys get to the car, we'll just skip over to Onora. You get to the cart. You see there's two of the servants. You see there's you see one servant and two guards. Two guards are just guarding to make sure no one else gets it, and then you see one of the servants that says, "Oh, you must be one of Takari's friends?"
Nora, it's a pleasure.
Ah, Onora. Well, here's the cart that you people have requested for. And I assure you that the inventory is what is needed.
Fantastic. Thank you very kindly. And she'll go ahead and take it, jump onto the cart portion, for she'll be driving the cart.
All right. What do you mean you're dragging it?
What kind of cart is it? Okay, so I'm lost.
It is definitely a cart that like a horse does probably need to drag.
Okay. Is the horses already like hooked up to it? Or?
Yeah. You see, the horse that Hugbear gave scoliosis to, is manning the.
This horse needs to be saved at all times.
Is already attached to the cart.
Poor baby.
Oh, it just takes us a driver to guide it to where it needs to go. And around this point, you see your other compatriots. All four of them walk up.
All right. Well, then she'll go ahead and get everything ready to lead the horse and everything like that. And I guess help Bop up onto the scoliosis horse?
Yeah, is the cart like full of supplies, so like there's no space for
There's no
sitting on
there's
it?
no space for sitting.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's like this.
Yeah, it is like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Because my brain was thinking something else. Okay. That makes more sense.
No, don't worry. That's why I'm here, to make sure your brain is thinking the way I am thinking.
Pictures, they're helpful.
Exactly.
Okay, so then she'll go ahead and assist Bop onto the horse, poor Scoliosis horse, and then tie the reins with a rope to hers, and she'll lead the horse with her own, followed by the cart, and they'll start heading out.
All right. It is about I would say like 10:30 in the morning that you guys leave. And as you know, it'll take about 3 days, and you will reach Nofliasile about midday on the third day. And it seems Hugbear has a little Hugbear. Alright, and so I'll just say this. On your first day, because this is territory that Takari is most familiar with, she leads you guys through the safest route to get to the border that separates Hestein from Nofliasile, and it's around that time that it reaches night, and you guys make camp.
Cool. Does anybody want to do watches, or do you just want to?
We can go ahead and do a watch. I'll go ahead and take the first watch. Onora will stay as she kind of sat by the fire that they created.
Mm-hmm.
And
I can take second watch if you need me to, because I don't need to sleep very long.
Corra and I will be on the last one.
Alright. And so you guys take your watches and get through the night easily. Nothing happens. You wake up, and eventually day 2 of this journey comes up. You guys get everything repacked and head out once again on your trip, on day 2 on your trip to Nofliasile. And this journey seems to take a little longer because, unfortunately, this is the kind of area that Takari is not so familiar with. Despite being woods, this is not her end of the woods.
I'm trying to get a sense for my horse, and if he likes me yet.
Make an animal handling check.
Checks out.
Okay.
Gotta build a relationship here.
Yep. The horse doesn't seem to hate you.
Yeah.
But it looks at the horse that's dragging the cart, and knowing that it recently just got assigned to you, and looking at the horse that has a little wonky back, he's a little cautious, but he's not hating you.
Like there's a divot in this poor horse's back that Bop's just sitting in.
Like it only took 2 days to make a couch groove in this horse.
Yeah.
Congratulations, your ass is permanent on this horse's back.
Poor horse.
Onwards and upwards. What are you guys thinking about building first in this town?
I think a good tavern would be a good attraction.
You guys remember that Arle mentioned that these supplies are to repair the inn and the tavern.
Yeah. But after that?
After the fact. Well, any respectable town has a good library.
I was thinking like a fighting
Blacksmith.
pit, but
A blacksmith would be good because then we could probably get more weapons and armory.
That would be rather. that would be a good idea.
I haven't spent much time in town, so I wouldn't really know.
It's about the kind of people you want to attract to town. Maybe a blacksmith would attract warriors. Maybe we want to attract smart people. Library might be a good idea.
But of course the library would be a good idea.
So we're building a library next?
It would be smart too.
See what all options are.
Maybe a market, like at the big place we were just at. They had a market. They had a mean potion seller, but they had a market, and we could have nice people that didn't deny people service, even though they had money.
Wait.
Yeah,
we
we
could
try not
start
to
a.
with him. My brother Fenris usually handles the potions.
A market would be ideal, or a trade center of some sort, trading goods between cities.
Yes.
Beneficial for both.
Are they? Is our town farming town?
There was a house or two that did have like you remember that when you first arrived you saw like a house, maybe two, that had like crop field, like a small place for crops.
Okay. But like the outlying of this town isn't just like crops and fields and stuff.
No, it's
Okay.
no.
Okay. That would be a shit ton of work to make them fields then.
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta regrow all of it? I mean, do
my-
we have to?
My warhorse ain't going to till these fields.
You wake up the next morning, you see the Sable Master just has your warhorse working. Alright, so while you guys pass the time by discussing what's the next building to make after repairing these two, and eventually nighttime comes.
Same watches?
Yeah, we can do the same watches.
Okay. Tell me the order again.
I think it's
Onora, Takari, and then Hugbear and Corra.
Okay. Alright. So you guys go to sleep, and Onora and Takari would take the first watch. Would you two please make perception checks?
okay.
Both of you have dark vision, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, then roll it normally.
I don't know if it makes a difference, but both nights would have slept with her bedroll like under the cart.
Okay.
13.
Alright. Takari, you don't really see anything. But as for Onora, you swear you saw a shadow move.
Fantastic. Onora's gonna get up and go investigate.
Make an investigation check.
Oh, so close to a 7.
It's a 10.
Alright. You go out to look, and maybe you just saw something. You don't seem to find anything strange.
Hesitantly, she'll go sit back down, but keep an eye out.
Okay. Eventually,
Takari would have Takari noticed Onora getting up.
you would have saw. Takari, you just see Onora just stand up and just walk out, and then you just see her walk back.
Who's peeing?
Do you see something, Onora?
I thought I saw a shadow off in the distance. I'm not 100% sure. I know I saw something. But when I went to look, nothing was there. I'd just keep an eye open just in case.
Alright.
Onora just kind of stays on alert, very, she's very hesitant about everything around her. So, the fact that she possibly saw something kind of puts her on edge.
Alright. And eventually, your guys' shift comes to an end. And, who do you wake up? Who wake ups who?
I suppose I can attempt to wake up the snoring bear.
Okay. And Takari, who do you wake up?
Probably Corra if she's available, or...
Alright. So, Onora, how do you wake Hugbear up?
She will. Let's see here.
Just to open the scroll, let's see here.
Pretty much.
Firebolt.
Poke him with a stick.
I mean, that...
I mean, she could totally cast Shocking Grasp. Just zap.
I'm sorry, do you want to be friends?
Wake up!
You'd probably take her crap. I know I have it. Where is it?
I have shape water. I could splash it on his face.
I mean, I have a water skin.
God, you can just shake me and say, wake up.
I'm afraid of touching you when you're sleeping.
Maybe Corra. I'm not there. I'm asleep. I'm unconscious.
You're unconscious. Shut up.
Yeah, well, why don't I wake up Corra, and then Corra can wake up Hugbear?
You know, that's a fantastic idea. Then Onora will probably second guess her thought, wake up Corra, who wakes up Hugbear.
Alright, so...
That'd be their shift.
Alright, so you gotta wake up Corra first instead?
Yeah.
Alright, so you shake Corra. She's not waking up.
Out of paranoia, she checks to make sure she's still breathing.
Make a medicine check.
Medicine check. Where the
Why is Bob asleep?
I've been eating their food for months. This is just exhaustion and death.
Yeah, they're alive. Don't worry.
They're alive.
You go to check their pulse, but you see the grass that they're sort of laying next to, and you see the grass moves at the breath rate of sleep.
Oh hell no. Okay. She's probably gonna investigate it.
What do you mean investigate? What do you
You said she can kind of see it moving, or?
Well, no, just the grass. You see, I'm saying the grass is moving because of her breathing.
Oh.
Sorry.
I'm gonna ignore that word. Thank
Okay.
you for trying to explain that better.
I'm supposed to confuse you, right?
No. DM used confusion. It was effective.
Super effective.
Takari's just gonna gently shake Hugbear's shoulder to try to see if she can't get him awake.
No, I'm just kidding. What's up?
Your turn.
Like 15 more minutes.
I mean, I can go a little bit longer if you want.
I guess not. I'll get up. Corra, if I have to be awake, you have to be awake.
Oh, you said that to Corra?
Yeah.
Okay. No reaction.
I poke Corra.
No reaction.
I pick Corra up.
No reaction.
Rawr!
I feel like I'm on repeat here. No reaction.
Hugbear, just take the shift.
But at this point, I'm concerned that my friend is dead. Why aren't you waking up?
She's not dead. I promise you, she's not dead.
Don't worry, she is just magically asleep.
And I grab my glaive.
And you guys turn around as you see stepping out. Shut up, video. I don't care about a graphics card update. You see stepping out of the woods, standing about 10 feet tall, blue-skinned, with sort of like a dark tan cloak. But you can see beyond, with the hood on, you can still see yellow eyes, sharp teeth, white hair, and wearing purple pants. You see this sort of, and also claws, also wielding a glaive. You see this large creature step out. I was hoping to get all of you asleep so I can kill you without ease, but it would seem
This will be without ease.
I'll have to kill you all violently. All right.
You mean
I wake up now?
I am going to roll Corra underneath the cart, knocking
Into
friend,
Pop.
knocking Bop away.
Make an athletics check.
Like using them like a
Which one,
bowling
him
ball.
or me?
No, Hugbear.
Okay.
Bob, you're not doing anything right now. You're
sleeping.
You're
I'm
asleep.
asleep.
Knowing that a fight is about to break out, can I rage when I do it?
Sure, I'll say that like this is I'll say you get a surprise round of your bonus action rage, and then your action is to wake up Bob using Corra.
Using my friend's body.
Yep.
Alright.
Body roll.
One and
Well.
a 2. A 1 and a 2.
Well, all right.
Well.
So
That was sad. Poor Corra.
you
Sorry, my sleeping.
you
friend.
aim for the cart, you throw her, and she comes short. And she looks like she's taking damage from that, but no reaction. All right, I'm gonna need. Let me transition the map. Move you guys over to here.
I'm just gonna say, because
I'm
Bob
just-
has, fox ears, that she heard the thud and woke up. Can we say that?
Make a perception check with disadvantage because you're sleeping.
But I'm proficient in
There you go.
perception.
All right.
Yeah, but you're
we can
sleeping.
Roll then.
Yeah. Let me just pause the music. Put on the fight music here.
How much is it for disadvantage? Or
No, you roll. What do you mean?
You roll twice,
do I
and then
do?
you roll twice, and then you
You
pick
take
the
the,
lowest
you take the
roll.
lower number.
Yes.
there's
Oof.
one
Good start.
Oof.
and
Well, you can only roll
two.
worse.
Oof.
You do not. For this round, you are going to remain asleep. But I need everyone to click on your tokens and roll initiative. As you guys go to face and Oni.
necessary initiative for sleeping people.
Okay, Bob did roll initiative. Okay, good. Just click on the token
shoot.
here.
But, yeah, it's
Is
10.
initiative.
12 anyway. Cranky.
Oh, no. Wow. Wow, initiative is just not my thing. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Pop is gonna
Yep.
be very cranky when they wake up.
Let me just put this in descending order. There we go.
I just realized I rolled a nat 20.
You did
Ooh.
indeed.
I was
that-
like, wait.
All
is
that
that the-
all it does is just puts you first. Nothing
I
else.
know. I'm like, yay! Ew. just let Hugbear go first.
All right. Let me just figure something out here. Okay. All right. So,
Can't we just
Onora,
talk about this?
you are up.
Oh god. Okay. Well,
Well,
this is a very big guy.
yes,
Onora is
large.
a very tiny person at 4'10". So Onora is gonna cast Magic Missile at 3rd level.
All right. So that's okay. So you're rolled. Let me just check. Okay. So roll 4. So you said at 3rd level, correct?
Yeah, 3rd.
So roll 44, and we'll add 4 to that.
4 more.
Roll 4d4.
I think it rolled 1. So
For some reason, it does that. I don't know why.
rolling the dice.
All right, so 9 plus 4 is 13, plus 2 is 15 points of force damage.
Fly, my little fire butterflies.
And you, after taking the careful calculations to come to the conclusion of, that's big, you
I'm
fire.
not.
That's big, I'm not. And let loose 5 missiles and do some decent damage. All right, that is your action. Would you like to use your bonus action or movement to do anything? And just so people know, this is a bonfire. This is the bonfire.
That's the bonfire.
Yep, and then imagine the cart is here. The cart is here, and then this is Corra short of the cart.
Onora hides behind everybody.
Okay.
No group.
Is that your turn?
I'm gonna go back there. Then that's my turn.
All right. Bop, you're asleep.
Can they roll like perception or anything on their?
No, I told him that for the first round they're going to be out.
Oh, okay.
Takari, it is your turn.
So we're gonna do. Where'd it go? We're gonna cast Hunter's Mark on my arrow, and we're gonna.
Okay. So you cast Hunter's Mark.
Yep.
All right.
And then I think loading apparently. And then we're gonna use my longbow to shoot.
All right, go ahead. That will hit. Roll damage.
Okay.
So you... All right. So 10 plus 4, so 14 points of damage. Yep. You aim, you fire, you manage to get a good hit at the shoulder. Doesn't seem to really flinch at it.
That is my turn.
Okay, yeah, because you bonus action to Hunter's Mark, then action to fire an arrow. Bugbear. Fuck him up.
Hugbear runs for the hill. No.
Bugbear bolts.
Yeah, I will go this way to kind of put myself between me and kind of
Okay.
the sleeping people.
Yep.
And
Protecting them.
will-
I like it.
Yeah, and then I will attack.
No, go ahead.
I'm not gonna go reckless though, I don't know what this guy does yet.
Okay.
1, 2.
Hey, let's see. You rolled a 14, and a 14 does not hit. As you go to hit what you think is a bare chest, you realize you actually graze chainmail.
Okay, second attack.
You have two. Wait, you have 2 attacks.
Yep. Yeah, 2 attacks per action.
Do you? I'm not down to you. I just need to confirm that because you're only level. Oh wait, no, never mind. Yes, you do have 2 attacks. I thought we were level 4. Fuck me. But
I miss anyway.
What did you roll? 13. Yeah, you miss.
And then Polar Master, this guy.
All right, so you're gonna bop it with the back end of your glaive, and that will hit. So 10 points of whack damage.
Yep. And I stay right there.
All right. That's your turn.
Yep.
All right. All right. So next is the Oni's turn. After you give it a good whack, as he turns his head towards you, you see he pulls the arrow out of his shoulder, and you notice that the spot where he got hit seals up.
This will be fun. Gotta kill him quick.
Yes, I 100% agree.
Oh, that's how it works. Yep. All right. And then he's going to not turn his attention towards the bugbear, but turn towards the 2 people that did more damage. That did more damage to it. Actually, never mind. I had a plan, but I realized I can't really do that. So instead, he is going to turn back towards you.
Yeah, buddy.
And he's going to take 2 attacks. How far away are you? Okay, 10 feet. He's going to do 2 attacks with his own glaive.
Yep.
Just make sure the rolls are private. Yep, to GM. All right. So first attack. Does a 15 hit?
No.
All right. So that was his first attack. Here comes the second attack. Does a 17 hit?
17's my armor class. Yep.
Okay, so you take. Let me just double check something here. You take 10 halved to 5 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Sorry, let me just make sure that I can that I did everything here.
If he's a polearm master, he also gets to hit me with
He's not that skilled. He's not as skilled with the glaive as you are.
Ooh. I thought maybe you just hit copy paste Oni.
All right. And that would be his turn. He's now focused on you.
Hey.
Go back up to the top initiative. Onora.
All right. I am going to move. Let's see, 5, 10, 20. I am going to move right here,
Okay.
and I am going to cast 3rd level Guiding Bolt.
All right. I rolled a 1 on my screen, but I see it is not a 1. I got a little bit excited. That will hit. So 26 points of radiant damage.
Well done.
He's a big guy and he regenerates. I know. I'm not fucking with that.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you yeet the bolt, this very powerful bolt at him. You get him straight in the back, and from Hugbear's point of view, you see he coughs up a little bit of blood. And now and also you see the Oni is sparkling a little bit.
Sparkly.
Sparkling?
He's sparkling, yes.
From your guiding bolt, they light up, so
Oh.
next person to hit gets advantage.
Oh, gotcha. I got
God,
you.
haven't you read your spells yet? No, I'm kidding.
I've been up since 3:30. Leave me be.
Never. All right.
Leave me be. Okay, that's gonna. Let's see, I've used 20 feet of movement. I'm gonna stay where I'm at. That concludes my turn.
All right. Next, Bop, you wake up as you suddenly hear combat ensued outside. You are currently lying down underneath the cabin, and you look over to the source of the sound, and you see Corra's face right next to yours. Who looks to be sleeping.
Can I look out from where I am and see anybody or see anything else? Just her?
You can see,
Like, she's outside of the thing, though, right? She's not underneath it with me?
yeah, she's outside of it.
Yeah.
So, so imagine the cart is above you, and then, and the core is just outside. So from where you can sit, you see, just beyond the bonfire, you see Takari, and then, it's a little harder to see, but you see slightly of Bugbear's head, but then you see legs, giant legs.
Okay, I think she's gonna...
You're gonna have to crawl out, first of all.
Yeah. So she would crawl out and try to pull Corra a little bit closer to the cart so she's a little bit safer.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna say that's your action.
Okay.
So to pull her over, make an athletics check.
That's sad. Never mind.
Oh, honey.
You go to reach her.
Very tiny person.
You're like, okay, I gotta help my teammate out. She's sleeping. I'm gonna make sure she's safe. You go to stand up and you bonk your head on the cart. and you no, I'm gonna roll on here. And you take 1 point of bonk damage.
Bonk damage?
That's a new one. Bonk damn. I love that.
Wouldn't it be like bludgeoning or something like that?
Don't help.
It's bop damage.
Actually, if you wanted to, CrazyBlueKat just gave you inspiration, Bop.
Oh.
Roll.
You can use it to not take damage if you want, and try to actually pull her in if you want.
Do I have to reroll?
Yeah, inspiration.
If you want to use it, you would reroll. If not, you save it for whenever you want to reroll.
And as I said,
I might save it for something a little bit more important, but thank you.
Okay, so just keep in mind you have 1 inspiration die.
Okay.
Hugbear watches turn.
All right. And so yeah, you think about this awesome plan. Get her to safety. Ow! And that's your action.
Receives 1 damage.
So I don't even get out from underneath the thing.
You still have your movement to get out of it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then she'll just like crawl out.
Okay.
I mean, that's not very far.
Yeah.
That's like what?
I'll say 5 to get half yourself out, and then 10 feet to get yourself fully out.
Okay. So we'll do the 10, and she'll like, you know what? Can I do 15 and go like?
But just to know, you're prone right now, so you'll be crawling, which is.
Yeah.
Okay, just thought I'd let you know.
Or like, can I do like? I guess I don't know how. My stupid thing is being stupid.
That is okay. So I see you're trying to walk to here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that takes 10 feet because you're gonna go 5, 10.
Okay. That way I'm in front of her.
Yep.
And if something comes at us, I can try to react to
And right
it.
now you're still prone.
Okay.
You can stand up.
So I stand up.
Okay. What's your movement speed? 25?
Yeah.
Okay, so you used 10, 15. You used 10 feet of movement to stand back up. You have 5 more if you need it.
Okay. So I'm just going to stand here and wait. And if something comes at us, I can try to keep her safe because she's asleep.
Well, you
I don't
use
know
your
why.
action, so all you can do is end your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so you end your turn. Takari.
Light them up.
Question.
Yes.
Could I possibly use Enlarge on Hugbear?
What is the range of that spell?
30 feet.
Yes. Yes.
Give me a sec here. Hold on. Let me just take a look at it here. Hold on. Okay, here we go.
I just want to play.
Come play with me.
30 feet? Yeah, it takes... Yeah, so you can cast Enlarge on Bugbear. Bugbear, I believe you're a medium-sized creature, right?
I
I gotta find the spell now.
Alright, and so Bugbear, you cast the spell on Bugbear, and Bugbear goes from being 8 feet tall to... Bugbear's 8 feet tall, right?
Yeah.
You now see him as 13 feet tall. As he is tall. Now he's now taller than the Oni. Dear. And Bugbear, just to let you know, while you are until the spell ends, you have advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Your weapons grow to your size, and so you get an extra D4 to damage.
Oh, gee.
And that is
At
while
least
Takari can maintain the concentration,
Okay.
which can go up to a minute. So that's enjoy
So,
enjoy
that is
these
my
10
turn.
rounds of being huge while you're at it. All right, that's your action.
Fuck.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's all I'm doing.
Okay. Huge Bear, you're up.
I will go.
You're now looking down at the Oni as you are 3 feet taller than it is.
While I get the first one free, I'm still gonna reckless for all of these. So
Okay, so you got a reckless attack on all of your attacks?
yeah. Batters up.
Yes, I keep calling him Bugbear by mistake because it's his race and he decided to change the B to an H, and so that disturbs me. Motherfucker.
That's a natural 20.
Fuck. Okay.
On that, because he's all lit up.
Wait, roll a D4.
Oh yeah.
You know you could have taken that first attack regularly, and not have to go reckless because you would have had advantage on him already.
Yeah, but the next two won't have advantage. So.
I bet is it only the first strike?
No, reckless is all of them.
No, guiding bolt.
Oh, for guiding bolt, yes.
I believe so. Let me see.
The next attack has advantage.
Next attack roll made against him. Yeah. So, good job. You wasted that free. Okay, so he takes 21. Christ. 21, 23, 25 points of damage. All right, from one strike.
21, 25, actually 27 with rage.
No, because it's
Right,
21.
that
No,
D4 would still get. That D4 would get doubled too.
It would. So roll another D4 then to add to this.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Takes another 4. Jesus.
Why did I
Okay.
need to wake up?
Why did he?
Everybody go back to bed.
I got this. Okay.
Bugbear's playing baseball.
This is from one fucking strike. All right. That was your first attack.
Yeah, here goes number 2.
Once again,
That's another natural 20.
are you serious? Roll 2d4. 19, 21, 25 points of damage. So here. Okay, so First strike, you hit it across the shoulder. It takes a really big hit. Second strike, you hit that strike again. You make it lose its left arm as it goes down to its knees.
Just one more for...
And it's at advantage because you have to. Paint this picture for me.
Don't fuck with my friend's head.
And you without ease take the head off, and the head
With ease?
With ease.
you take the you take the head off. There. I was gonna give you more, but no. No. Thanks, Kiki, for not making it more special.
It's Hugbear. He just obliterates everything anyway.
Holy fuck. 2 nat 20s.
In a row, man.
Here, let me give you a bigger description of what it is.
Oh, he dead. He dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. And actually, you do. I'll just say you turn back to the fire pit, and you see the Oni's head is now being crisped in there.
Good. Yeah, with my supersized body, I'm going to pick this Oni up by the feet and start shaking it to see if it's got any loot. Because I'm huge and I can do that.
I'm taking advantage of my height.
All right. Give me a second. I'm still recovering from the fact that you basically just demolished it. You better thank Takari for that.
Who turns?
Hey, I did quite a bit of damage before Hugbear even touched him. So
we had a guiding bolt. Yeah.
All right. CR. Okay. You shake him up a little bit. You find 260 gold.
Oh dang. We have like a party or town fund.
we should probably start one.
Yeah, I'm too big. I can't pick up the coins if anybody wants to.
And I'll say that after you take a good time to shake him, and then you find a coin purse and you pick it up, you have shrunken down to your normal. You've shrunken down to your...
He's got loose change, and I'm just shaking all this change out of him. Like Scott Pilgrim, he just turns into quarters.
Let me just get rid of this initiative order here.
That was really cool. I thought
that
it was harder.
That was great.
I thought it was gonna be harder because you said he regenerated, and I was just like, oh god. This
Yeah, then Takari pulled out the fuck you card and cast enlarge on your barbarian.
Well, I mean,
but like you did some big damage to that guiding bolt too. But like,
well, between magic missile and guiding bolt, you know, those are just generally hard spells in general. Like, he said regeneration. I was like, oh no, we're not taking chances with this.
Unfortunately, here's the thing. The Oni's one attack was I was thinking of having to do Cone of Cold, but I found out the spells it has a section of at will then once a day. Eventually, I forgot he used to cast sleep on Corra for reasons that Anna is not here. And I thought I can cast Cone of Cold on these two. Then I realized, nope, Cone of Cold's on the same once a day spells to cast as Sleep is. So you guys are lucky I just noticed that. So
we also didn't really, line up. Like, we didn't group up. But had you cast it, like, while we were all just, like, laying there, for sure.
You get a sense that he said, he was going to try to put you all to sleep. One by one. He's gonna hope to get you all to sleep and just kill you in your sleep.
Is this dude's weapon magical or anything like that?
I'm gonna.
Can I check out his weapon? And
I was like, what kind of glaive does he have? Because Hugbear uses glaives.
Do you take his glaive?
Fuck yeah, I would.
All right.
That's trophy stuff.
I love you.
Yeah. You. Hold on, let me take a read of something. I need to know its size here. Give me a sec.
I mean, he is a 10-foot, so...
I will walk around like Guts from Berserker with a weapon that's too big for
You
me.
would, too. Oh my god, you would.
You're dragging it behind you.
Yeah.
Perfecto.
Just so menacing. Just me, because I'm lazy too, so I'm not
unfortunately,
carrying
the
it.
glaive looks to be too big for you to wield.
How big?
Too big.
I would say you would have to be a large creature in order to wield it.
All right.
So much sadness in that.
So do you still take it?
I take my glaive and I hack the arm off of, like, the whole bottom arm of it, and I carry the head of it like a shield.
Okay, and so now you got this giant. Okay, so you got this giant glaive blade. Alrighty
Get
then.
the dwarf back at the thing to put a strap on it.
Make it into a nice shield.
Yep.
Glaive shield. Hey.
Ooh, that's some extra damage too, because it's like sharp.
And as Oni dies, Bop, you know, as you see Corra stirs up a little bit. And she goes,
Okay.
oh, is it my turn to do the shift yet?
Yeah, if I have to be awake, you have to be awake.
Looks over towards the body. Oh. What happened?
Just don't worry about it.
All right.
Hugbear, it's your guys' turn to watch.
Yeah. Okay. And Corra catches up with you, and you guys go back to sleep, and
Bob does not go back to sleep.
Bob doesn't go back to sleep?
No,
Bob's like,
Bob
no.
is now scared and doesn't want to sleep because the last time she slept, she woke up to a giant blue dude trying to hack people into pieces.
Okay, and so Dave eventually, is that how the shift? How long would you say the shifts go?
I'd say equivalent to a short rest.
So an hour.
Well, how long is a long rest? It would be
8 hours.
Broken into 3, so yeah, like 2.5 hours each. Is that how it works out?
That would be 5 hours between the four of you.
If there's 3 watches.
Okay, then who's the third watch?
Well, I think initially we had it as...
Onora was first watch, Takari second watch, Hugbear and Corra are third.
Oh, I took it. Okay, I thought you guys said Onora and Takari were first watch.
No, Onora's first, Takari second, Hugbear and Corra are third.
Okay. 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 And so, you guys, so eventually day comes around. If take a full rest, everyone, except for Bop, because she chosen to not sleep. And Bop, in fact, you take 1 point of no. Make a Constitution saving throw.
The rest of us take a long rest or a short rest?
Everyone else takes a long rest because.
Gotcha.
Where in the hell is that?
That was fun. I liked that.
There it is.
So I was looking
You
for
do
myself.
not take a point of exhaustion,
Yay!
but you are still 1 hit point down.
My head hurts.
You should go rest on top of the horse or on the cart or something. You didn't sleep last night.
Nope. I'm okay.
Alright.
Smacks her upside the head, go to sleep. Just kidding.
Alright. And so you guys pack up. What do you do with the body?
I throw it on the fire
Yeah,
before we leave.
Hugbear burned it.
Well, the head I burned, but now the rest of the body's going.
Yep. Okay, so
So is this the 9th then?
this is the 3rd day of your travel, so that was the 6th, 7th. No, so 6th day you left, 7th day and the night of 7. Oh, you had to battle. So the 8th. It is the 8th.
It is the 8th.
I'll have to. Okay, I'll have to get the calendar up and.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the calendar for reasons.
I'm trying to make sure we're the storyline here. I've got my own shit to worry about.
Well, you're DM. You're a god. So Gotta keep it up with
You
all.
assume I'm God?
Now your DMs.
I'm just his secretary. All right, and so you guys make your final day trip, and you make eventually about a little later than midday comes around, and you guys make your way back to Nofliasile.
Cool.
Is there any business we need to take care of? Go tell them we have our supplies and see if they have another mission for us.
Onora will just automatically go find Arle.
All right. As you approach the town, you see that Luyar is waiting outside, and he takes all of your horses and takes them over to the. He takes all of your horses and the cart. He says, "I'll take it off. I'll take that off your hands now. You can find Arle in his hideout."
I pat my horse and I'm like, "Hey, do you see me kill that Oni last night?"
You pat your horse.
Yeah. I'm trying to build a relationship here.
Right. He
I want him to respect me as a murder master.
He doesn't have as much caution, but he seems to have respect for you.
Excellent. Excellent. That's all I want.
Excellent.
And so you guys, alright, so, Luyar takes the horses and the cart off of you, and, you guys make your way into the hideout in Arle's home?
The basement.
Alright, and so you guys go into his basement, you go into the hideout, you look and you find Arle, in the intel room with Cinder.
Onora will walk up to him, and she goes, "We've completed the mission you've tasked us. The items that you seek are here."
Splendid. Let me just give you a little bit of a. So, those supplies, with what Cinder has calculated, I believe, Cinder, you said, it'll take 4 days to repair the tavern, and then 7 days to repair the inn, or just 7 days to repair them both at the same time. Cinder looks up. What? Oh, yeah. 4 days for the tavern, 7 days for the inn. But if you guys help, you guys can possibly reduce how long it will take.
Yeah, I guess. I'm up for helping.
And alright, just speak to the Drow Elves. I'm sure they're organizing how to rebuild both the buildings as we speak. Harley says, "Oh, well, glad to see that everything's going in the right direction. How was your trip to Hestein and back?"
Eventful.
Yeah.
I see, and
We'll just say that.
I see that, and also has Takari, has your father agreed to fulfill his duty for Nofliasile?
Yep. He's planning to help out.
Great. All right, so that's
History, war stuff.
good. That's good. If you don't know, the reason Hestein has this sort of debt for Nofliasile is because back during the war between the creatures and humanoid, between the creatures and the Tyrant King, Hestein and Hugbear, the king, the region that reigns above us, north of us, they were nearly taken, but thankfully, Nofliasile managed to send their soldiers just in time to. Luckily, there were guards that. No, the people managed to stop the guards and slow them down just enough for reinforcement from those two to get to Nofliasile. So that is why they're in a debt. So.
Question.
All right.
Does the Silence have any enemies?
Other than the people that are trying to bring this country down? No, as far as I know.
How about like Onis?
You encountered an Oni.
Unfortunately, as I said, it was eventful.
I turn around and show them the giant glaive shield on my back.
Oh wow.
He didn't stand a chance.
I see that. You can talk to you can talk to the dwarf and see if you can do something about it if you're interested.
Maybe. Okay. I think this is gonna make a badass tavern sign personally, but
I mean, whatever you want to do with it, you could. You could rename the tavern to something if you wish.
Hugbear's Tavern. The Mighty Glaive. There you go.
The mighty glaive.
The Mighty Glaive.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
All right, search you wish. You can once the tavern's successfully built, you can speak to Barrick and see if you can make a sign out of it.
If this does not get hung properly, it is falling on a patron and murdering them.
Higher! I'm new to this.
Marker freaks out, and the glaive just lands on one of the patrons.
Jesus.
That one for that patron.
That would be a fat rip.
Jeez. Alright, we'll take special care not to get a patron murdered.
Alright. And like I said, you can speak to Oloro and Sildi and talk to them about their plans for rebuilding. And you can bring out to them that you'd like to have the tavern renamed to the Mighty Glaive.
Yeah, cool. About the Oni. Any, you know him? Is he a buddy?
I thought Onis were a myth. But it appears...
Apparently not, my good sir.
They are not Oni a myth.
Well, they said in the history books that not all the creatures went away. Some of them went to home in their planes, some of them were killed, and some of them went into hiding. So it appears that one went back into hiding.
Well,
That one went into a fire pit.
she kind of gestures, Onora kind of gestures to Hugbear like, yep.
Well, good thing I recruited you then, Hugbear. This is why I recruited you, for your fighting paralysis.
I do stun my enemies into death.
Yes, you approve of that. Well, the tavern aren't gonna aren't gonna be able to fix themselves. So why don't you go visit the Drows?
Fantastic.
And like I said, Hugbear, see Barrick about inscribing on the glaive so it has the name on it.
Barrick, on my way. Bob, could you show me the way?
Yep.
All right, and so Bob, as Bob leads Hugbear to the smith, what does Onora and Takari do?
Onora will go back to their temporary quarters.
Okay.
Takari will go help with either the inn or the tavern.
Okay.
She'll probably take her hair and tie it back and with a piece of leather or...
Yep. All right, and so you make your way back up to the surface. In the meantime, Onora, what are you doing?
Onora will, now that she's had a free moment that is not being attacked by a Noni, she will then begin to write in her journal.
Okay.
And pull out her sending stone and message her mentor, Emerald.
Okay.
And she says, "Have you heard of Legends of Oni?" She wants to know more.
You get a reply. You get a reply back saying, "I've heard that they're very sneaky, malicious creatures. They will try to kill you in your sleep, but they're ferocious warriors if need be." Is everything okay?
They can respond back after like a 15-second window, is it?
Yeah. So he gave his response.
Okay. So once she gets the response back, she'll notate what he told her, and then she'll respond, I'm well. However, had an encounter with one. Not as strong as I'd presume.
You get a reply back saying, "Well, if you're saying it's not as strong, then you must have had a stronger ally. For they are ferocious and quite hard to kill since they heal."
And she'll just kind of notate. She'll be like, okay, so she'll notate like the things she found out, like, they're usually large, they have the regenerating healing, they're not very common. Mm-hmm. She'll just like notate all these things.
And you also get the sense that it has limited casting capabilities.
Limited magic. Okay. And then she'll kind of just make a side note that she got the feeling of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then she'll respond back with, "Have you heard anything so far on your mission?"
You get a reply back saying, "Same dead end as per usual. Despite knowing this is something magical with what's happening, can't seem to figure out what it is specifically." Probably need to research more.
And then she'll ask one last thing before she goes to find probably Hugbear. And she'll respond back, "Running low on Moonstone, where do I obtain?"
On the moon.
On the moon, idiot. No. He replies back with, "They're not very common. Just look very carefully. There aren't any specific places where you can find it."
Nora's gonna just absolutely roll her eyes before responding one last time, saying, "Helpful, Emerald, helpful. Well, stay out of trouble. Stay safe." And then she'll, like, tuck at her... she'll probably wait for a response first, actually.
You say, "To you as well."
And then she'll tuck it back into her little satchel she keeps on her hip.
Okay.
Before closing her journal, after finishing her writing,
All right.
and then goes to find Hugbear.
Well, as you're doing this conversation, we'll cut over to Hugbear. You find Barrick, as he seems to be cleaning some metal. King, and you approach him.
Hello there.
Oh, Hugbear.
Yeah.
What can I do you for?
Well.
What? What's the? What is this?
Well, when you're an adventurer like me, sometimes you just come across people who want to kill you with their giant metal weapons.
This looks like a Glaive's head.
Yes, it was a glaive.
Who? I'm not even gonna ask who you killed.
He was bigger than me, surprisingly.
Obviously. So what are you looking to do?
Well, we're rebuilding this town, and I thought, if I can't, run around throwing this at people, maybe we'll just leave it here in town and make it into a sign. Thinking about renaming the tavern the Mighty Glaive.
The Mighty Glaive. That honestly sounds like a tavern I would go to.
That is the plan. You live here. You'll probably be the highest grossing patron.
I will be the first patron, guaranteed. So what are you looking to do with this?
I think you get a free drink every night if you make this into the most badass sign.
I would think I get a free drink anyway because I work here. But if doing a sign confirms it, I will do it. How long is it going to take to rebuild the tavern?
I think they said 4 days.
Give me 5. As of course. All right. Well, actually, I could get it in 4. I just can't sleep for a few days.
Don't hurt yourself.
I want to get my free drink as soon as possible.
Okay. Well, let's bang this out then and then get to the drinking.
All right, give me the blade. Not the blade end. You slowly and carefully hand in the blade as he takes it, puts it on the anvil, and then starts trying to engrave the words Mighty Glaive onto the glaive head.
That's so badass. It's gonna be so cool.
It is.
Thank you very much. Do you want money for this, or is free drinks enough?
Free drinks is enough.
All right.
Kink, and gets right into work. And I'm assuming you make your way back up to the surface.
I do, yeah.
All right. As you make your way,
Bob wants anything?
Bob has gotten bored of the conversation with the blacksmith and wandered off.
Okay, you wandered. I'll say you wander back up to the surface to catch up with everyone else.
Yeah.
And so, Bugbear, as you head out, Nori steps out of the little dorms.
Evening, Hugbear.
Hello. I have the blacksmith making our sign for the Mighty Glaive.
Fantastic. Why don't we
That's
go
a great
find
idea.
Takari and see what she's up to?
I believe they were going to start working.
Did you have any other plans?
Not until they give us another mission.
So then let's go assist.
Bob is somewhere around here.
Bob
But I'm looking
probably-
up,
Bob will probably do what Bob does.
All right, and so, you guys make your way up to the surface, and you catch up with Takari, and you will see Bob is there, and you also see Corra is there, and you meet up with the Drows. You're here.
Yeah.
We are. And the progress?
Well, for now, we're just planning and making sure that we have the materials, and the materials needed, and it seems we have everything needed for both buildings, and we can get started at the same time. And like I said, as Cinder has put it, if it was just the Drows, if it was just the 3 of us, it would take 4 days to complete the tavern, and then 7 days to do the inn. But if you guys help out, it'll take 1 day less.
that because you guys usually do most of your work at night? You need a day crew?
Yeah, if we can do this in shifts, if we can have a day crew and then a night crew, we can, well, maybe like a morning, midday, then midday, evening crew, and, we'll work stuff out, but, if we all work together, take shifts, we could shave a day off, which will take about, like I said, 3 days to, wrap up the tavern, and then 6 days to do the end.
Fantastic.
Let's get to it. Let's get this tavern up.
Alright, and unless
Yay.
someone has anything specific that they want to do during these first 3 days of repairing the tavern.
Yes.
Okay, so is it on the first
The
day?
9th
Okay,
is
so
the
this
wind
is on the second day of repairs.
So, during the 9th, so the second day of repair,
Mhm.
Onora is going to step away, and she's going to go to the nearest stream or spring or
Mhm.
fresh water, natural water source.
Okay, and just a reminder, this is the day before.
Yes.
You have to-
It has to be the day before it
Yeah.
happens.
Okay, and so you go out. Make a investigation check.
If it's awful. That's not bad.
Yes, you do manage to find the ingredients that you were looking for.
Perfecto.
Takes a little bit of looking, but eventually you do find your stones and gather up, and then head back.
Well, she stays at the spring or wherever the natural water source is
Right.
for the 8 to 10 hours it takes to create the potion.
All right, and you take 8 to. All right, you'll take your time to basically that's the day to make your potion. You'll make your way back as the night crew is near the end of their shift, and eventually day 3 comes around. And
Yeah, Hugbear is literally just doing like the post work, like everything that he can like hold up a beam and it's like, all right, now just nail it in.
and
Like every beam.
Yep, and just as you're getting to sunset, you have successfully completed the overall. You completed repairing the tavern, and just as you're finished your admiring your work, you hear scraping behind you as you see Barrick is coming up, dragging the giant glaive head towards.
I help.
Yep, and you put into position as they hunt it up. You used to see like on the blade end, it's you're able to hold it on the blade end. It's dulled out.
Okay.
So don't worry, if it falls, it's not going to decapitate anyone.
Just bludgeon.
It
But-
will, because it's still heavy as hell.
It'll
It's
do.
just gonna hurt like hell, and it's gonna.
I'm
be
sorry, let me rephrase that.
miserable.
It's not going to instantly kill them. There you go.
That's
They'll just be
worse.
squished. It's fine.
It'll just take a big bunk of damage. And you
Well,
now
thank you.
have, congratulations, you have successfully rebuilt the now renamed the Mighty Glaive Tavern.
Ooh.
We done did it.
And it is about halfway through making the inn. You got 3 more days to repair the inn. And it is now... And does anyone do anything on a specific before we go on to the 4th day of rebuild?
No. I'm just wondering why Corra's not helping as much as she should be.
Actually, you know what? Hold on, just very quickly. Does anyone do anything on this night?
Nope.
No?
No, nothing.
Onora, anything on this night?
I just drink with my buddy.
Technically. Okay. So I guess I should have reiterated. She drinks it the night she makes it.
Okay, well, Okay.
But yes, she does. She takes it in any case to make things.
Okay. You would have had to gotten it all. You would have made the potion on the day of.
Day before.
Day before. Okay. So now it's the night of. You drink it.
Yes.
Okay. And so now it's nighttime. You guys are going to sleep. Nora, make a Constitution saving throw with advantage. Actually, you know what? Yeah, make it with advantage.
Awful.
Your arm falls off from this weird cancer.
The pain intenses and then intensifies and intensifies.
Ow.
Oh.
You are in agony as you have a burning sensation built up on your shoulder. In fact, you take 11 points of psychic damage. And yeah, people in the dorms, you wake up to Onora screaming in pain. And this is where we're gonna take our break.
And we leave them for dead.
And so, like I said, we're mostly taking our early break because if it has kids, it needs to put them to
I'll be
bed.
right back.
And yeah.
Yeah, we can-
So we're gonna take 10 minutes. So 10 minutes from now, we will come back. So about 8:41, we will come back in. All right. Well, now that everyone is back, let us continue. And as you said, all of you, Takari, Hugbear, Corra, now being active with everyone else, and Bop, awaken to Onora, ravishing in pain.
Do they have their
Takari
own?
will bring up out of her bed and run to make sure Onora is okay.
Yeah, Nora, you cannot. You're so much in pain. You cannot reply. All you can do is just
I
you're
just lay there.
you are in so much pain.
Big rip.
I mean, the only thing I can do is cause more damage, so I'm gonna
And
hang this one back.
Takari, make a medicine check if you're gonna determine what's going on.
Okay.
What do Hugbear and Bop do?
Bop will run over and like stand near to see if she can't. If they need help, to see if she can help if they need it.
Okay.
22. I think. Yeah, there it is.
Okay. 22. You look around, and you notice, you see on her, was it left or right shoulder, Kiki? You muted.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I just wasn't talking because I'm mentally picturing left shoulder.
Left shoulder, okay. You see there's a slight red glow underneath that's going through her clothes on that you can see there's like a mark.
Can I make an Arcana check to see what kind of mark that is?
Go ahead. To determine to determine what it is. Go ahead.
Kunzi,
What?
Discord.
I don't know what.
You have no idea. All right, good to go. You see, as you pull back to examine it, you see there's like a small circle that's like you see it's like vines wrapping around the circle, with like smaller circles on on a compass. If it was a compass, you see like small circles on the north, south, east, and west markings that look to be moon phases. And you see in the center, you see a skull with a bunch of other symbols.
Takari would look very puzzled and.
But you have no idea what it is or what's going on.
She kind of just sits there and makes sure that Onora's gonna be okay. for a little bit. I don't know what anybody else wants to do.
Are any of you doctors?
No.
Not really.
But
Is there a doctor in this town?
Meanwhile,
If I find a white coat, I can pretend to be one.
meanwhile, Onora, you take 14 more points of psychic damage.
Ow.
I think Bop, seeing that it was like that she's in like extreme pain and there's nothing physically seeming to be wrong with her, like I can't physically see anything wrong with her.
Okay.
She'd probably go yell for Arle and the others.
Okay, you go outside, you step out, you yell help. You see Arle and and I need to. This is too calming music. I need to put more intense music here. There we go. You turn on the corner. You see Arle and Neerdove walk around the corner. You see Neerdove says, "What's going on? Is there anyone? Are we being attacked? What's happening?"
Something's wrong with Onora, and you have to come and help us. We don't know what we're doing.
You see the half elf and Arle run in, and they see what's going on. And Neerdove approaches it. All right, everyone, it's okay. Let me figure out what's going on. And she takes a look. You see she notices the mark, looks at it. Oh boy. Okay. So it is that time of day. Okay. I'm gonna take her towards my little clink area, and I'm just gonna see if I'm gonna put her to sleep, and then I'm gonna examine her for a little bit. And she picks up Arle, picks Onora up, and starts taking her towards a little medical facility. What do you guys do?
Can I use detect magic to see if it's magical?
You could do so. Is it just an action, or does it take time?
10-minute concentration, I believe.
No,
Yeah.
not the concentration to cast it. Casting time.
Ritual caster.
Duration.
Here, I'll look it up. Here, I'll look for it too as well.
It is...
It's at detect magic, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's concentration up to 10 minutes.
Casting time is one action.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, thank you. So you cast it. So you spend a spell slot to cast it. You sense some powerful. You sense the general magic you've already sensed before, but then off of near where Onora's left shoulder is, where the pain is, there is some intense magic.
Fuck.
It would tell her also a school of magic, if any.
Okay. Give me a sec.
Not to like throw you. I'm just.
No, I have to think. Now I have to.
I'm not sure if it falls under any.
Let me take.
Only because like it could give us her a clue of like, is this like divination? Is it like an angel? Is it protection?
I don't know what you would categorize it under.
You don't. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna say you don't really know what. You don't really know the class of this spell.
If only my brother was here. He would probably know how to handle this.
Okay.
You will survive this storm. As you're screaming and running off.
Yep.
Or,
Do you guys follow? Do you guys stay?
I can't help in any way, so
Okay.
I'm staying here, I guess.
All right. Bop, Corra, or Takari, do you guys do anything?
There's not much I can do besides potentially heal if necessary.
I'll say that in your medicine check, you found that she is taking damage from what's happening.
Okay, then Takari would probably go with, just in case they need someone to have help.
Okay, so you follow them.
She's hurting. She's really hurting.
I mean, I have a way to make the pain stop, but it's probably not
You can't
what
just
we
murder
want
her.
to do,
You can't just make the pain stop by killing people.
and I could make it go quick, but like,
Mm-hmm.
I think people would be mad.
Kunzi,
Yes.
I am DMing you something.
All right. Okay. And so you cast cure. So you're following them, and eventually do get to the medical center. Do Corra and Bob stay?
I'm gonna follow, like, but at a distance.
Yeah, Bob's gonna follow, but not be like, she doesn't want to be under people's feet.
Yeah.
She's
So
gotten that
okay.
bit.
So Takari, Corra, and Bob follow as Hugbear stays because he can't really do anything. Yeah. Sorry, chat. I don't have the D&D Beyond overlay, but sorry. Yeah, actually, I can fix that later. I got storytelling to do right now. All right. So eventually you are taken to a medical center. And Takari, as you go to like the cast cure, you're gonna go cast like what cure wounds on Onora. As you go to do so, you see that Nirdo says, "No, don't worry. Don't waste your energy. I will take care of her. I will try to figure out what's happening, and I will let you guys know. For now, I need you guys to rest for tonight, because you got some building to do tomorrow."
I'm apparently damn good at resting.
Can I go back to see if I can like go through Onora's stuff to see if she took anything or like sense of what's going on?
All right. So make an investigation check.
Okay. Because Takari's like really puzzled. She wants to know what's going on so that she can try to help.
Yep.
17.
Okay. Takari, would you can you see about increasing your mic volume of any sorts? Make sure that on Zoom you don't have your microphone you don't have the microphone volume automatically adjusted.
I don't think so.
You could check by going to settings. And then there should be, when you go to find your microphone volume, there should be a checkbox that says automatically adjust or something like that. Make sure that's checked off.
No, it's not automatically adjusting.
Okay. Okay, and what is the volume setting on it? How far up is the microphone set to right now?
Is it my input volume or output?
Your input volume.
Okay, then that's really... Oh, wait. It did adjust. I don't know why it did that.
There we go! That's much
That's
better.
better.
That's better.
Okay. I don't know why it automatically did that, but okay.
It's for some reason when you install Doom, it's automatically checked. It's stupid. But anyway. And so with the 17th investigation, you find two vials. One that is empty that did have something in it, and then you find another vial filled with a liquid. But you look at the two. It seems the one that is empty contains something different from what the vial that is currently filled has.
Can I just sniff the contents of the vial to see what it is? The one that's empty.
Medicine check.
Wait. Okay. Using my keen senses with.
Would that be medicine or a canna?
You can choose either one.
Okay.
Just let me know which one you're gonna do.
Probably medicine because that's a little bit better.
All right. And you said something about keen senses.
Yeah. Elves have keen senses.
What is remind?
Thought I read something about the consensus. But I don't smell anything, I guess.
This is something that she should not have taken whatsoever. What was she doing? Why would she take this? Oh, was that just for the empty vial?
Yeah.
Okay.
She'll probably put the stuff back, knowing Onora, she probably wouldn't want people going through her stuff. But Takari, feels like she's a friend and wants to kind of try to help her. So she's probably gonna sit kind of awake until any news, or probably stay up until something happens.
Alright. You once again you're reassured by Near Dove that she's gonna take care of her, and just you need to rest. I'll let you know, and she'll let you know in the morning if she's able to find anything.
Takari will reluctantly go back to the room or their quarters and just kind of stay up for a little bit.
Okay.
To kind of assess what just happened.
Okay. So you go back to the room where it happened?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, and so you guys take your rest. And you wake up morning, and you're greeted with breakfast. Well, let me change the music back from less intense to a little more relaxed, since it's not emergency. And while the four of you are eating breakfast, you are greeted by Near Dove. She says, "Well, good morning, everyone. That was quite an eventful night. I can reassure you that Onora is fine for now. She seems relaxed, but she is out and will look to be out of action for the day. And this is definitely a work of powerful magic, whatever is happening to her, but I'll need to do some tests. Give me the day, and I should probably figure out what it is in general. Did anyone find anything out of the ordinary?
I found a empty vial in her bag that I can't tell what it was, but you can tell it was magic or a potion or something. Can't tell what the contents were.
Do you have it on you, or is it still...
I put it back in with Onora's stuff.
Okay. I will have to... Anything else? Or was it just the empty vial?
There was another vial, too, that had different stuff than what was...
Okay. Alright, I will look at that. For now, when you guys are done eating breakfast, focus on helping rebuild the inn. And she goes off to probably where the little dorm area is to get the vials. Do you guys do anything before you work for the day?
I mean, just the normal mealtime ritual of me putting some of my food on Hugbear's fucking plate.
Yeah.
The most important part of the day.
I am contemplating going to the tavern a part of my breakfast.
the tavern isn't really the tavern won't be filled with food and delights until there should be a shipment either arriving today or tomorrow.
Do they have booze?
That is part of the delights.
God damn it. I just can't wait until I can enjoy this tavern.
It would seem whatever alcohol was left was probably taken by those hobgoblins that you guys fought.
Alright.
And so it is now the 11th day. Alright, and so, unless you guys have anything else, you guys spend day 4 repairing the inn. Mostly just working on the first floor. As you can tell, this building was slightly more damaged than the other one that, the second floor was, looked to be collapsing floor-wise, and so you spent the day fixing the floor, which basically is also the roof of the ground floor. And while you're working on that,
I
Onora.
have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
About the growth spell that was used in our first battle.
Okay.
Does that growth remain when the spell ends?
No, you eventually shrink back down to your size.
No, I meant, I realized I did. I meant there was a plant growth spell that was cast in our
My
first
spell.
battle.
Oh!
Yeah. Does that all
they
go
all
away?
do.
Or fake walls.
I'm pretty sure that lasts for a certain amount of time, but it did go away. Let me just double check on that. I just need to keep this book open on the spell section at this point.
It doesn't say it goes away.
What was the spell?
Plant growth?
If
It
you
says-
cast it, we should be able to see all that information.
Yeah, it says if you cast this over 8 hours, you enrich the land, and all plants in a half-mile radius centered on a point within range become enriched for 1 year.
Can you post this onto Roll20? If you click on the spell, then this little section comes out. You see like a die or stuff like a symbol of the Beyond 20 you can click on, which will send it to. There we go.
Yeah.
If you cast a spell using action, all normal plants. This is close. If you cast a spell over 8 hours, you enrich the land. Because the battle was less than 8 hours.
Yeah.
So, I would say that it would go away.
Okay. Seeing that Bob could do this, I will then ask Bob if they can cast this spell for 8 hours so that we can reduce the cost on resources for the next build. If there are trees grown, we can then...
The supplies you were given were enough.
I know, I'm saying for the next one, if there's now trees around us, maybe we can reduce costs.
I mean,
Okay, so you're looking to have...
already in the middle of a forest.
So could I make the trees bigger in the forest, in one forested area?
Yes,
I think it was what?
All normal plants and a point become thick and overgrown.
That we can maybe cut back on having to go get more wood supplies and stuff.
I don't believe
This
in
way.
deforestation, is what I'm saying.
Let's see, I gotta think about this. Using plant growth to make the trees bigger.
Or grow, in the first place, if we plant seeds and then...
Okay, I will allow it. That you can use a spell that, if you plant a tree, then you cast the spell on the tree, it will grow to, a normal-sized tree, but if you try to use the spell on a normal tree, it will grow to a much bigger tree.
So why don't we take some seeds for a tree, like an acorn or whatever, I don't know what tree seed is.
Okay.
And we'll go to where they had the small farms.
Okay.
And maybe we can use one of their areas that's already like been plowed, even though it's kind of destroyed,
Okay.
to build our own little small forest that we can control.
Okay. And so you go to one of the plowed areas, which you'll probably have to, with the help of having the land replowed to make sure that you get the richer dirt.
Yeah.
And you plant. How many seeds do you plant?
How many seeds do we think we'll need, people?
We are planting 100 goddamn trees.
Okay.
All right, then they will be those.
I can try.
Okay, then those trees will be concentrated over 8 hours. If they're all planted, 150 feet within, they're like the farthest trees are within 150 feet. I'll say you're able to concentrate and they'll grow to probably a little shorter than adult size trees because this is a lot of fucking trees.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't think you can fit 150 trees or 100 trees within a 150 foot radius.
You could, but they'll.
It's a half-mile radius. It says all plants in a half-mile radius centered on a point become enriched for a year.
That's
so
a mile diameter.
Yeah.
That's a lot of miles.
Half-mile radius, so that'll be a mile diameter. So yeah, so you can.
Let's name my spell.
So yeah, if you. Yeah, and so if you spend 8 hours, 8 hours straight, no breaks, concentrating on growing these trees to adult size, I will allow it.
So we just leave Bob in a field looking at the ground.
Yep, unless anyone wants to join them.
I'm helping him out, so yeah.
Okay, so would Hugbear stay the full 8 hours with Bob?
Can Hugbear have the world's smallest watering can with
It's like this big.
like trying to help?
It's made for Bob's
Yeah,
hand.
I would say like you spend that time like you spend the time throwing the water onto the plants, thinking that that's what's gonna be needed to help the trees grow faster. But Bob, you know, it doesn't gonna require water.
I'm pretty much the best at this. I must have a green thumb.
It's just druidic It's just me, my connection to the earth and nature.
Okay.
Grow.
And so while this is happening, this is getting around late. I will say like sunset. Onora, you wake up in a different room. You find yourself in what looks to be more of a hospital bed. And you look over, you lean over to one side and you see Near-Dove is Near-Dove's like looking and working on something. And she hears you move. She looks over and says, "Oh, you're awake."
As it seems so. What happened? She holds her head kind of like... No, she kind of moves her hand to move like where the mark usually rests.
Uh-huh.
And she's kind of like eyes closed for a moment, the light almost blinding to her.
Mm-hmm.
As she kind of just lays there slightly and groans, repeating once again, what happened?
Well, first off, out of character, Kiki, you can take a full rest and basically regain the hit points that you lost.
Half of my life? Over half of my life?
And, well, you were in a lot of pain when, we found you.
I know. I felt it.
How long have you had this?
My entire life, as far as I can remember. Who else knows?
And, well, what do you know about it?
She kind of lays there for a second, quiet, contemplating if she really wants to tell this person this information, because really the only person who knows about it is her and Emerald. She lays there hesitant before speaking. What my mentor and I have gathered is that it's directly divined from the sun and the moon. My mentor and I call it the lunar curse.
Well, that is certainly a proper name. While you were out, I took the time to examine and looking at the shape and the image that is presented. It would seem that it only flares up at certain moon cycles.
You would be correct.
Yes, I think last night was, I believe, was the last quarter, as I believe it was called the last quarter. But and looking at today being the 11th, the next flare should be in 4 days.
Yep, that sounds about right.
And your friends, well, Takari told me about the vials that you had in your bag. And it seems the one that was empty was presented. I'm guessing you probably drank out of recently, or probably last night. It seems to help numb the effect. And at the other one, I took a little sample of it. This is a sort of a booster of a break glass in case of emergency kind of spiel. Looks like. Would I be correct? Well, again, I'm a person of mental being, so I should be correct.
That would be fairly correct. Generally, I only use the small vial in case of emergencies when the potion is not as effective as you will.
Yeah. It was honestly smarter for Takara to have not presented this because we have no idea if this was what caused it or if it was the drink that caused it, so. But at least we found it. If you tell me the ingredients, I can spend my free time, I can gather the ingredients, I could probably make something stronger.
She looks at I can never remember her name.
Neradov?
Neradov. She looks at Neradov very skeptically, very, very leery and wary. She's, because, in her mind, her and Emerald have been searching for many eons, looking for anything on this. And so the fact that she's offering to make something more potent.
Do you want to make an insight check?
I am going to make an insight check because that's odd.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. You're a little skeptic about what when she mentioned about a more powerful potion. You seem skeptic about it.
What do you know about this mark of mine?
Well, sadly, it's a curse.
I mean, I've gathered that much. That's kind of obvious.
And a very, very powerful curse. It would only be cast by someone who has very powerful means of magic. And I tried to dispel it, but it appears my magic is not strong enough for it.
I mean not to undermine you, but I've been searching a long time for a way to dispel this curse, and I highly doubt you'd have been able to in any way.
Well, as I said, I tried.
I suppose you tryers do? It's the thought that counts, I suppose.
Yes, I would agree that it's the thought, you know.
I mean, I can give you a list of the ingredients. I suppose mine have become less potent as they're not as fresh, you may say.
It looks like your mentor or whoever's helping you make these potions isn't well equipped to medicinal means as I am. So if you could tell me what you make your ingredients with, I could probably, as I said, I can make a more powerful potent, which would help more.
How would you know it'd be more potent if you don't? Do you know of this? Do you know the origin?
As I said, it was casted by a powerful caster, but I can't pinpoint who or where.
Do you know the origin of the mark?
No.
Well, then how are you supposed to make a more potent version?
I can look at the ingredients and knowing how I've seen what this does to you, and then looking at the ingredients that your little potions are doing, or what they're made of, I could possibly reduce to what I can make to make even more powerful.
I see. Is Onora able to move at this point?
Yes, you can move. You're slightly stiff, but yeah, you can move.
Since obviously she had found the little vial, does she have the satchel in the room, or is it still in their dormitory?
You find your satchels in the room.
With us? Okay.
Yeah.
Noticing her satchel, she'll kind of stiffly reach over and grab her journal from her satchel that she keeps in there, and she'll open it, writing down a list of the ingredients before tearing the parchment from the journal and handing it to her with the list of ingredients.
All right. Yeah, so can you
Yeah.
Okay.
I got you. I was already on it.
Okay, so look at the list here. Let's see, powdered moonstone. That's good. Morning lily and sunflower, and orange blossoms and lemons. I could find I'll have to I would say I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I would say for now stick to what you make currently, because it seems to have, it does help. It does seem to help, but not a whole lot. And
It's not that it's not helping a whole lot, it's the fact that I've been using it for 90 years, and it's just not as potent as it once was.
I'm guessing probably I would, so maybe the curse has, you know how sometimes when people, when I subscribe a medication to someone, eventually they'll say the pain is intensifying, and so they'll require more medication. So what I'm thinking is happening is your curse is noticing your mark, and the curse is noticing the potion, and I guess over time
The curse is advancing and increasing its strength. Yes, I'm aware.
Yes, it would appear to be like that. I would say, so give me some time, but keep doing with what you're making. Because as I said, not doesn't help a lot, but it does help.
It's better than dying, that's for sure.
Oh, it is certainly much better than dying. And I will let you know what I find.
As you were then. And she'll grab her stuff and achingly leave the medicine wing, just kind of like not having it.
As you're walking away, you see Nirda says to you, I would recommend spending the rest. It's early evening right now. You were out for quite some time, and I suggest you go back to your dorms, do a little bit of stretching, and then go back to bed. Because if you just went straight back to bed, your body would be a lot more stiff. So I suggest you stretch out so your body doesn't become completely stiff.
That would be the smart reaction to do, now wouldn't it? She
Get
just
old
kind
and
of.
good, you're gonna get rigor mortis.
So she just kind of agrees to it, and not in the best of moods, because pain does wonders for people.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll go ahead and go back to the dorm, as you will.
All right.
Stretching out before pulling out her sending stone.
All right.
And she's going to essentially message Emerald. And she's going to be like, Mentor, I have come across a minor problem.
And you get a reply. And what might that problem be? What's going on? Should I be worried?
Yes and no, perhaps. Depends on how you look. She pauses. Before continuing. The potions are increasingly losing their effect. Last night, the attack was one of the worst. We've had to use the emergency vial.
I was afraid you wouldn't have to use that. Well, I'm glad to hear that it didn't kill you. That it hasn't claimed you yet. But well, are you all right? Do you have a cleric with you? Do you have someone that's able to look into or just make sure that you didn't die?
She just kind of looks at the stone, almost annoyed.
You get a sense of panic.
Wait. Reiterate that?
You sense a little bit of panic in his voice.
Oh. She just kind of like rolls her eyes at the stone. Do I sound like I'm dead? As for a cleric, we have a healer. However, I don't know if she is a cleric.
Then here. Okay, what makes you say that? They kept you from dying. What makes you say that a person that heals you is not really a healer?
I'm not necessarily saying they're a cleric. Could be something else. She's just kind of like not having it today.
She's had her day.
She's like, you're being stupid. Why are you stupid? Stop. I'm not there to smack you upside the head. And then she responds after getting no response. First 15 seconds, she responds with however, the healer, she emphasizes that, did state that, she was going to look into finding a more potent recipe or potion to ward off the curse.
Well, honestly, it was about time that to be honest, I wasn't really looking into the mark itself. I was actually trying to look into more powerful numbing effects.
She kind of pauses to think for a moment. And then responds back, well, that would be smart. I've been doing a bit of research on the mark itself.
Well, if this healer intends to look for a more powerful potion that can do a little more, can do more than what you're currently using, I would say trust them.
Trust them? She kind of sounded very skeptical when she responded.
By the sounds of it, they seem to be more aware of. They seem more knowledgeable in this. They seem to be more knowledgeable in this area than I am.
Oh yeah. Well, they do seem to be rather knowledgeable, as it seems.
As a ranger, my spelling and healing knowledge is sort of more limited than a cleric.
I mean, you didn't have to tell me that twice.
And so, as I said, trust them, since they seem to know more than I do.
Do you know the name Neradov?
No, I don't know such a person.
Not at all. Okay. When you encountered that man in the city, was there anything odd about him before you decided to brawl like an imbecile?
You hear a sigh and just. You mean when I had my encounter with Arle?
Yes, when you had your encounter, if you will, with Arle.
Well, he was very political. You okay?
Ow, that went down the wrong pipe. Damn it,
They were. He was, by the looks of it, he was drunk. I was also drunk. And he just got on my nerve. But, he kept blabbing on about, how this country was slowly falling apart. And he was trying to tell me that I should join him and we should make a force of some sort to fight against it. I told him I gave him a couple names, and he hit me first, alright?
For some reason, I don't believe that. Join forces. What do you mean? Did he mention anything?
It would seem he was he was trying to get me to join what you're in right now.
He gave us no choice. She kind of mutters to
And
herself.
and like I said, I think that note was. I think it was trying to do. He sent it with your name as a way of trying to guilt me to join you, but. I don't really know the man as much as I've only met him once.
And yet you decked him in the face.
He hit me first. I had all right to defend myself.
For some reason, I feel like you'd hit him first.
Look, I understand things are weird, and I'm weirded out by this. Trust me. But...
If you say to trust Nerdov, then I suppose I'll trust Nerdov.
Yes, please.
Warily.
Don't trust her with her. Don't trust her with her life, but just trust her that she knows what she's doing.
Not sure if I trust her that much. I'll give her a chance.
That's the least you can do at this point.
Do I have any other choice?
Well, you could wait until I figure out something, but seeing as the progress that we've had...
I think you'd be in the crypt before you figured it out.
Yes, I'm thinking the same thing.
Glad we agree on something.
Well, I need to, I'm still gonna do research on my own, just in case what this near dove is doing somehow backfires. But let me know if she does figure it out.
As you were, stay out of trouble, no hitting anyone, and don't drink alcohol. And I will speak to you soon.
All right. And then you feel the connection.
She tucks it back into her satchel. Just an annoyed sigh, just frustration just radiating off of her.
And just as the frustration radiation is taking effect, everyone else comes back in. It is basically nighttime.
Fantastic people. Yay.
So yeah, Takari, Hugbear, Corra, and Bob come back.
But does Bob come back? But do they?
But does Hugbear come back? 'Cause, like,
What, is Bob gonna eat Hugbear? Yeah, this little tiny gnome. Let's have this little tiny gnome with fox ears eat just big ass. What are you, 6 foot, 8 foot, something like that? Bugbear?
I don't know. I'll let you two decide. Do you both come back?
Yes, we come back.
Okay. Christ.
Just don't pay attention to chat.
yeah, don't look at chat.
I'm not gonna bother at this point. And
There have been no threats of
the only thing I did notice was that Bugbear, you were given inspiration.
Hey.
Given
Leave
by
the light alone.
given it by Anna. Maybe he can roll better next time he tries to throw me.
It will happen. So.
We have
Maybe
had
he
the
won't
conversation
yeet her
about
in
using it as a weapon, so.
I'm gonna start Bob is gonna start carrying around like just the largest steak that she can manage. And anytime Hugbear looks at her wrong, she's just gonna throw it at him.
I
Nice.
mean, in my last campaign, we had a modified bag of holding that was technically a refrigerator for
Name's
bag of
Hugbear.
meat for the Naga, the homebrew Naga that we had. So, just a suggestion.
All right.
Alright, so unless you guys do anything, you guys enter, you feel frustration radiating off of Onora.
She's stretching at this point to loosen up her muscles, as the doctor said.
And this is the first time you guys have seen her since she was put into that medical bed.
I'm alive.
You alright, Onora? Gave us quite a scare.
I am perfectly fine. goes back to what she was doing. She's like, I don't even want to deal with you. You saw shit you weren't supposed to see. I am not in the mood for this. Yeah, that fast gait I keep up? Yeah, no.
Fuck y'all.
Pretty fucking much. Just fuck you, and have a nice day.
And in
We
box,
gotta wait for the pain to end.
she would run up
Oh,
and be,
table.
I'm so glad you're okay and you're alive and you're not dead and you didn't die. And I was very sad and I was very scared and there was nothing we could.
She puts a hand out and she's like, stop. Stop right there. Shh. I still have a raging headache. Shh. Go to sleep. It'll be okay in the morning.
Next time, do you want me to just cut it off?
Unfortunately, as much as that I wish that would help, I don't think that would help in this case, Hugbear.
Not with that attitude on me.
Yeah. I'm on the cutting edge of medicine.
God damn it.
That one was for you, Koozie.
Thank you. I felt that it was for me. Thank you.
All right.
And so while everyone takes the rest of the night to decide whether they really want to attack Bugbear or not for that pun.
Onora, I cast magic missile.
on Bugbear or on yourself?
Both.
So, let's go. I'm
Three
bringing out that
can
wild
go to
shit.
Bugbear and then 2 to me.
All right.
He needs more.
All right. And so you guys having this intense feeling that can cut from a knife. You could cut with a knife. Just you guys take your long rest. And it is now the 12th. It is now day 4 of construction, or the 12th day of the month of Prakurth.
I would like to spend the day working on room.
Yeah. Helping with the inn.
All right. And so, do Bop, Takari, and Onora do the same thing? Or...
Yeah, Takari would probably be helping too.
Up will go and hand people nails.
Hey.
All right. And by the way,
She's a good fetcher.
because the food and drinks didn't come in yesterday, there should be coming in today.
Fantastic.
Alcohol.
And so you guys get your breakfast and you start working. And about mid-ish day, like 1 o'clock, you see a cart arrives.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Hey, I would like
go help
to
them?
jump down off of the roof onto the cart.
Acrobatics check.
I get to finally roll.
Are you sure you don't want me to just throw you?
That's not good.
And I believe, just a reminder, Anna, you have an inspiration die that you could use.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
All right, you spend your 1 inspiration.
I'm gonna laugh if it's another net 1.
Oh, you did a little better.
Thank you for not having me die in a really stupid way.
So you have a plan formulated, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna jump. Okay, so I'm gonna jump, and you open your eyes after you formulate. You realize the cart has moved. So like, okay, good thing I didn't try to jump then. Let me try to jump now. And you run off. You jump, and you successfully land in there. You don't knock anything over. You don't break anything. And you see the cart rider, the person who's driving the cart, hears the thunks at the back and goes, "What the? Who are you?"
The one in charge. What'd you bring?
Make a deception check.
This, my friends, is
She's
Robin
not
Hood.
lying.
You're lying that you're the one in charge.
Not really, because Arle said we help run the town, so we are
Yeah.
technically in charge.
He said, "This is my town."
Precisely.
Okay, good.
Park owner.
Good point. Okay. Okay, good point.
We're like the city council.
Yeah.
Technically.
Okay, so yeah, I'll give it to you. He says, "Oh well,
Good,
I
'cause I did not roll.
Just say it with confidence. That's all that matters.
Fake it till you make it.
Add another enemy. Okay.
Gotta do the superhero pose.
Listen. If you're gonna add everyone I bully as an enemy, we're gonna be fighting the whole world.
Alright, and so you see the courier goes, well, if you would have waited 5 more minutes, I would have told you that I'm here to deliver the food and beverages needed. This is
everything that we asked for here.
This is the fulfillment from Hestein, so I would assume this is everything that's needed.
Takari would probably be like on the ground holding probably a beam as someone was probably hammering it in. Look over to hearing of of Hestein, and she's like, "You got this?"
Yeah.
And goes over to help.
Okay. Does everyone else? So Corra and Takari help. Hugbear continues to help rebuild the inn. Unless anyone says anything specific, we'll come towards it to the evening point. And at this point, the cart that had the guy left at this point, and you see, Sildy walks out and says, "Well, seeing as the day's almost up, why don't we crack open the first mugs?"
Yeah, I go find my buddy from the forge.
you find Bayrig. You go look. You see Bayrig. As you're going head towards the house, you see Bayrig is always making a full sprint toward.
Yeah, buddy.
The mighty Glaive. It is up in business.
A dwarf and a bugbear walk into a tavern.
And so you see he's like making a full sprint, and it says, "It's time! It's time! It's time! It's time!"
It's time for the alcohol.
They're gonna drink it all.
You've never seen a dwarf move that fast.
Aren't their walking speed like normally like what 25?
They're 25 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's dashing.
He's running at 35.
He's running with a dash, and plus he's inspired.
Inspiration? What is inspiring? Alcohol.
Alcohol. And so, do all of you join in the tavern?
Onora will gladly join in on a drink. She deserves one.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. And so, you see, she comes over with drinks enough for everyone. She comes over with 5, 9, 12 drinks for the 12 people that are here. So the 3 drow elves, Arlay and his 3 co-workers, then the 5 of you. And Arlay takes a glass and says, "Let's do a toast." He raises his glass. Like, here's to the future of Nofliasile, and hopes that all of you are leading to the right direction, and here's to taking out the jackasses that are bringing this country down. Cheers!
Hey,
Here's
the
to
jackasses.
imprisonment. Hey.
We sure we're not jackasses.
Right?
And you see,
probably. Somebody thinks we are.
and Silji says,
I don't think I'm a donkey.
but I don't want to ruin the enthusiasm, but I would suggest only 2 drinks since we want to save the rest for potential customers that may came by.
Well, that would theoretically be smart now, wouldn't it?
And you look over, you see that Bayrig is taking 2 mugs right now. As he has 1 mug in each hand, is just going at it.
Remind me not to heal that one.
Pops will donate her second mug to Hugbear.
You see Anirudov looks over, he says, "Don't worry, that's why I'm here."
Because 1 mug, a normal size mug for a very tiny bop,
It's big.
very, very drunk.
Like, you know the mug that Sam had to drink out of when he was playing Scanlan? That is basically the equivalent size.
You want the kitten?
Yes. My cat.
And so, Hugbear, you see a free cup from Bob sitting next to you.
Hey.
Now we all get to roll constitution saves to see how drunk we are.
No, I'm gonna say those who took 2 drinks, you're fine. You feel slight numbing, but you're not drunk. As for Hugbear and for Barrick, you're drunk.
Bob's drunk.
Well, I don't know. Hugbear's a big guy. 3 drinks may not affect him.
Actually,
He should roll.
make Constitution saving throw. You're drunk.
Ooh.
8.
It's been a long time since the boy's been able to drink.
Yep, and so Hugbear is drunk, and luckily you have Bearrick that's drunk with you also.
Hey, buddy, let's play darts.
Let's not give the drunk people sharp objects, please.
And thus you
I'd rather not be a target.
spend the rest of the night celebrating the future of Nofliasile, and you wake up to what is now the 13th day. The 5th day. Wait, hold on. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the second to last day of repairs. And so around this point, and just I think at this point it would be fitting that Hugbear and Bearrick woke up in the tavern. And as you guys are working, you see someone ride in. You see what looks to be a half orc ride into town.
I
They have a cart.
Go ahead.
Corra wanted to say.
Go.
You know,
I'm
Go
just trying to get a picture. Like, do
yourself.
they have a cart, or is it just like them on a horse?
It's just them on a horse. And then you see that the stable master Iliren takes his horse and points him towards the tavern. And you see him walk in.
What up, Takari?
Takari will just kind of wave at him like.
You see he nods and
that he was there type thing.
yeah, he nods to you and walks into the building, and you see that Onora looks to you and says, "It appears we have our first customer."
You said this is while we're working, or like first thing in the morning?
This is while you're working.
Okay. Do we have a welcoming party? Should we go welcome them?
I mean, up to you guys.
I feel like this
I
is a big
welcome the
deal.
last one. It's your turn.
Super
I
welcoming.
will go make sure that you're okay.
Okay, and Takari, you go up to him.
Greetings, friend.
Hello. I heard that Nofliasile is coming back to life, I guess?
Work in progress, but yes.
Well,
What can I do for you?
well, I'm actually... Well, seeing that the tavern's open, I'm glad it's the first thing that's open, so I'm gonna actually spend some time here. And, hope you guys get started in business. I want to be your first paying customer. And, of the Mighty Glaive, I saw that it was called. A fancy title. That was a big blade. Anyway, I'm also here with some information.
Information of what?
On my way over, I come from Eshubia from the north. On my way down, I swear I thought I saw some hobgoblins roaming around somewhere.
How many?
Like 2 or 3. Did I hear that this place was overrun by hobgoblins?
It was.
Perhaps a few of them escaped?
Most likely.
And knowing that this was supposed to run by Hobgoblins, I was looking to see if maybe if you knew someone that could take care of it, or...
I think I know a few people that I could help with the situation.
Splendid. I was actually going to go put this on your little job board that you have over there. As he points over, you look over, you see there is a board of like it looks to be it's like as a board of jobs. Like people go up there, they have anything they want to post. They could just attach a piece of paper onto a description of the job or who to talk to, such and such. But you make my day easier. I don't have to write it down.
Well, I'm Takari.
Huh. Well, nice to meet you. You see he pulls out a map of Zykrand, and he says, I spotted them about a 4-hour travel here in the northwestern area of Nofliasile.
Could I make an insight check to see if he's actually telling the truth?
Go ahead.
I'm not sure, if he's actually telling the truth or if he's lying.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know shit. Never mind.
It was a very low DC. You could tell he's not. So you were mostly looking to see if he's BSing.
Yeah.
No, he's not BSing.
Like he's not gonna send us on a wild goose chase.
No. He's telling the truth.
Did they look hostile? Can you explain more of what the hobgoblins were initially entailing?
By the looks of it, survive after their failure attempt of trying to take over this place? I don't know. I tried to stay away from them, because knowing hobgoblins, if they don't like you, they will kill you.
Well, I guess I will contact the people in charge of things. Why don't you go enjoy the tavern?
Oh, I most certainly will. Thank you. And, feel free to keep whatever rewards you find on those hobgoblins.
Okay.
No, we're gonna bring them back to you.
So they're not your friend?
And, he heads over to the bar stool.
Takari will
One bar
relay
stool,
information.
the only one.
I'm sorry, Takari?
Takari will relay the information that she gathered to the party to see if they want to take the job or initially test it out.
Does it pay?
He says that we could keep the reward if there was anything on the hobgoblins. But it could just be a potential threat. Also, it could be nothing.
I mean, your family's between us and them, yes?
That is true. I could have them send scouts.
If there's danger, they should know about it as well.
Right.
And if they want somebody to dispatch these beasts, then we're for hire. You are the leading expert in hobgoblin murder as far as they're concerned.
I just got lucky on that one.
Not wrong.
But Onora, what do you think? If she's there.
I don't think Onora was there.
Well, are you not helping with the build?
Y'all assumed I was there. I was actually gonna go talk to Arle. Y'all
Alright.
assumed I was gonna go.
Okay. Okay.
No, that's fair. That's fine.
Why didn't you say so? No, okay.
Y'all started talking and I couldn't get a word
We'll
in.
just build the whole thing.
Okay, so
Uh,
alright, so while Takari and Hugbear relayed information to Corra and Bob, Onora, you go to talk to Arle.
Arle, I have a couple questions regarding this town of yours.
Alright. Go ahead.
We are trying to rebuild it so that way we have what we need to make it flourish.
Right. And I would suggest the next thing we should probably build is a marketplace.
And that was discussed, and we did agree that would probably be the next place to build.
Right. For now, we need to focus on making sure we need to get buildings that have income, and then we can build other things such as, like I said, we had a library, so we could possibly rebuild that.
What I was going to ask you was, you have these plans to rebuild, but we spent all the money on the stuff on the tavern and the inn. How do you suppose we pay for the others? Because
Well,
one customer is not going to be enough financially wise.
no.
Not to rebuild a town.
Well, as I told you, your job is to. I was thinking that since you will be taking care of this evil force, and there's, as I said, there's probably one person per region. I was hoping that while you're out at each region, looking into what is going on there, you could spread the word of Nofliasile coming to life.
So you want us to bargain our way into alliances with our neighboring cities?
Well, as long as you tell one person, then they could go and they go to visit. They can tell another person, then they can tell another person, so on and so forth. It's a domino effect. If each of you can tell at least 2 people, then those 2 people can talk to 2 people separately, and so on and so forth.
Assuming they actually speak of Nofliasile.
But
you just described a pyramid scheme, and Bugbear is out.
you don't know this.
Where you're not even there.
You're not even here.
I might be into a lot of like fraud and stuff, but like pyramid schemes are.
You're not there either. Shut up.
So if that were to fail, theoretically, because that's not a very plausible way to making money, do you have a backup plan?
Well,
You don't build a city overnight through rumors and jests.
no. Well, like I said, you could, I would have some, once we're done building these, I would have the dry elves go off and, put up posters and, give advertisements about Nofliasile. Look, I know how to run a town. I don't know how to build it from the ground. I don't know how to get it back up to where it was.
That's the issue we're running into. How do you suppose we financially support this theory of yours?
Well, the part of agreements with along with the debt, I told you the debt with Hestein and Eshubia that they have towards Nofliasile, part of it is that they would each pay half of the rents and the costs.
Okay.
So they
That pays for 50% of the city.
So Hestein will pay half, and Ishibia will pay the other half. So those two are essentially paying for our bills.
Ishbia. There was no talk of that yet, was there?
I was thinking of having you guys go up there next. Once you're done, once the inn is settled up and made.
So that would be our next mission. You want us to diplomatically have them agree to assist us in rebuilding?
Yes. Make sure that you can reestablish the connection, like he did with Hestein, and make sure that Hestein pays their end. Then make sure that Ishbia will make sure they pay their end also.
I see. What awaits us there?
Well, the king, the ruler over there, he's a really nice guy. He's honestly, Ishibia is the second wealthiest place. Of course, Nofliasile's third, mostly because it's smaller than Hestein is the most wealthiest one.
I see. Well, I suppose at this point we don't have much of a choice, seeing as your rumor theory, I can guarantee you, is not gonna work.
Wait and see. It will just wait and see. It will prove you wrong, and then the look on your face will be excellent.
Beds. Well, if this is the case that we go, then I suppose I shall go finish assisting them. Since I let you do your little daydream, and we'll get some real work done here. Build the city off the ground.
Okay.
Have fun with your daydreams. And she'll just turn and walk off to go find the others at this point.
All right, and he, as you leave, you see he just resumes back to doing whatever he was doing.
Yeah, we build this city
on rock and roll.
God damn it, you beat me to it. I see you're well knowledge. Alright. Do you guys... So, I would say at this point, Onora, you catch up with the rest of us. I would say it's, about 3 o'clock.
Cool.
That's what time happy hour starts, right?
It's got to be somewhere.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah.
The time difference is just really getting to me in Hugbear. You know, we're used to being far east.
And so you guys group up at this point, because I guess it's sort of like a break from building to eat and to regain some energy. And so at this, Onora would catch up with the rest of you guys at the mighty Glaive.
I would fill Onora in on what the job that was given to us.
Okay.
And if she thinks that we should take it.
Okay. Yeah.
Onora would be hesitant at the moment, and then she'd counteract with what Arle told her about their next quote-unquote mission and what is expected of them.
So potentially we could do both. Because the traveler did say that the orcs were, or
Hobgoblins
were north of us. And would I have knowledge of where brain no work?
Oh, sorry, I took the brain cell. Let me give it back.
Oof.
I don't remember what my thought was, so it's fine.
Like what region the Hugbears were in, or what?
He said about if you look at the map, you see about here.
Okay.
That would be on our way.
But you were asked you were asked by Arlie to make sure to not go up until these repairs were fulfilled.
Sure. We got one more day for that, right? We could send a scout ahead. We could send a scout ahead.
Me?
I can send Enor if that helps.
If they could get a lay of the land while we're finishing up the inn, and then we can maybe save a day looking for them ourselves. Or not having to look for them ourselves.
Yeah, I'll send Fionor up to the north area to investigate.
You're a cat, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you tell your cat you point in the direction where you want the cat to go. You told him where you are, and he gets some of a little nod, and then turns around, starts running towards that direction.
Is that half-orc still in town? Is there a person we could hire to be the scout, as opposed to sending a cat out?
Well, the cat's already left at this point.
Like,
I already said I.
you want to go?
We could go.
We're
Okay.
not supposed to leave until...
Yeah. You needed to finish renovations.
We gotta finish renovations, and then we can go.
We could split up.
I think you see what was her name? Give me a sec. Names. You see Sildy walks up to you guys and says, well, there's not much to repair left, so if you guys wanted to go investigate this little hobgoblin nonsense now, you could do so, and then we can myself and Luya and Orlo, we can finish up what's left.
Excellent.
There's not much left.
Perfect. We head out in morning?
Yeah, we can do that if everybody wants to.
Give us enough time to prepare. Corra?
Yeah, that works. I just worry that they might have moved too far.
Alright.
They're hobgoblins. They're not very smart. They don't move very quickly either.
Alright, and so you guys spend the rest of after the meal, you spend the rest of the day building, and then when you guys go back to bed, you're reassured by the Giles that you can spend tomorrow figuring out what's going on, investigating this hobgoblin stuff.
Suppose I won't drink then.
And anything else before we move on to the next day?
I would like to have a drink with Hugbear.
I guess I will drink that.
You think about not getting a drink, and then you feel a nudge. You should turn and see Corra holding 2 drinks.
And then I would also like us to play some darts with my daggers. I want to get some use with the hidden one.
Well,
the projectile?
No, it's not projectile.
No,
oh
but
Jesus!
I want to practice getting it out and then throwing it.
All right.
You would have to take the brace off. You would have to take the whole thing off. You know, it's not a technique you can just take out. It's built into the whole thing.
It's
Could
one
I
thing.
throw the brace.
It's not a brace. It's more. It's here. Give me a
It's
sec.
like the.
I love you.
Give me a sec. Hold on.
Oh
But
my
can
God!
I throw the brace?
It's
You
like
would have one.
this. This is
I'm gonna
essentially.
look it up.
This is
Why
what
do we
it's.
need to have the real
This
thing?
is what it essentially is. That like it just goes on the forearm like this.
So an Assassin's Creed blade.
Yes, a hidden blade.
I mean, I've still got 2 other daggers that we can do this.
Yes, so you can use the daggers, but Hidden Blade? No.
Well, you could.
I'll make you roll a disadvantage if you're gonna throw it.
I mean,
All
you
I'm
would have
saying
to
is it
disadvantage
says I
because
have
it's
a
got the
range
clunky
of
part.
20 feet.
So,
I just can't believe you had one.
I can. Have you seen his poster in the background?
Yeah, but that's a poster.
don't
Have
mind
you met
the movie poster of the franchise I love dearest to my heart.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not any better. I have a giant supernatural poster like that way.
I have as a graduation gift, I was given a drawing. One of my family members drew a Sam and Dean blooper. I can show you it later.
Can I suggest a way that we play darts?
If it involves throwing bop, no.
I was just gonna say, does it involve throwing bombs?
No. Corra and I roll 3 d20s and then add our dexterity bonus to each. Whoever has the highest score wins.
All right. So let's do this. So you guys will throw one by one. So let's have who wants to go first.
I'll go first.
Okay, so Corra, roll a dexterity check. Okay, and then
I'm
Hugbear,
doing great.
and then Hugbear, roll a dexterity check. 6 to 23, great start.
No.
All right, Corra, roll your second one.
Wonder if
All
I'm
right,
gonna
so
win.
26, 23, Bugbear.
Yeah.
26, 44,
Oh, you're doing great.
Oh, jeez.
and 37. Yeah, Hugbear doesnm matter.
So close to another crit fail, y'all.
Hugbear wins.
Just Hugbear wins. Anna, all these nat ones you're rolling tonight.
Listen, I got a 7 on that one. It was only.
That's what
close.
happens when you don't arrive to session on time. No, I'm kidding.
The D&D gods have frowned upon
I'm
you.
going to
You chose the life over
and
D&D.
fight you.
Good game.
It's because I didn't
How
get my
dare you
5
choose the paycheck.
junk throws in beforehand.
All right, and so as you guys have your one-sided game of darts, you guys
It's not really fair. I'm so much taller. I have a better view.
you're not throwing across, you're throwing down. And so you guys will eventually have a fun time, and you'll be asked to leave so you can prep yourselves for tomorrow. And so you guys go to bed, and I'll just say at this point we move on to the 14th day.
Right. Yeah?
And you wake up, get your breakfast, and do you guys make your travel to where the half-orc said where they may be making camp?
And Hugbear doesn't have to abuse a horse again.
I am going to grab 2 apples from the tavern and bring them to my horse and attempt to make them like me before we leave.
Animal handling. Animal handling check.
Advantage because I'm feeding him?
I'll be kind and say yes.
I mean, theoretically, that would make sense. Oh.
Okay. 18.
Wake up my heart too.
You bring the apple towards your warhorse, and
It
he
beats your hand.
he takes them. And much like you, this horse seems to have a big appetite.
Weight of my heart as well.
And then, all right, and so after successfully making a better friend relationship with your warhorse, you guys start to travel. You take the 4-hour journey.
Anna.
I mean, you do have 5 horses, including the scoliosis horse.
There's only one that matters to me now, baby.
We're gonna put Rolf on scoliosis.
Yep, it's been
Yeah,
close.
that's my horse.
Yep.
Now.
And so,
I've renamed it Frank.
right. And while you guys are traveling, as you guys are, I'll say about 2 hours into your journey, if anyone wants to make perception or survival checks to look for any signs, go ahead. Just let me know if you're doing it and which skill you're
I'm
using.
doing it.
Okay.
I'll do
I'm
survival.
not doing it well.
Nat 20, baby!
Hey.
Perception for me, and I rolled a
Hey.
nat 20.
Nice!
Look at you two.
It's 27 for me with the +7 bonus.
Yep. So, Corra and Lynova, you having a hard time finding trails. As for Takari, you do find tracks in which you can identify as 3 hobgoblins. And Onora, you can tell by the depth and the angles in which they're walking, they seemed panicked. They seem to be flustered. They seem to be they don't know what to do. And both of you, Onora and Takari, see the direction in which they're going, which it is the direction that Hathor told you about.
Okay. I will just quietly lead my horse in that direction.
Oh, one more thing, Onora. You sense that these 3, they're not the weaklings of the. They're not
baby tears?
They're not the baby tears.
Okay.
These seem to be more powerful, more the power.
Can I tell if they're the magic-y boys?
No, they're not the magic-y boys.
They're not the magic-y boys.
No.
Okay. But they're not the weak babies.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I'll still silently lead the horse.
All right. And as you guys, thank you, Anna. As you guys, you guys
I'm part of the gang.
All right, as you guys start to approach, you start to hit about the 4-hour mark. You start to see smoke ahead.
Where there's smoke, there's, I don't know, probably like a bonfire
Water.
with lots of good food.
There's probably some water.
It's probably water.
They're smoking some water.
I believe I've heard that song. Let's go.
And the devil's water.
God damn it! All right.
Let's ride.
All right. Oh, so Hugbear's going fully in.
Yeah.
That sounds
I'm
about
gonna
right.
take off after Hugbear because we're
Okay.
I'll just follow.
Unless you had another idea, I'll stop.
All right. Unless anything.
No.
All right. So you just, as you guys ride.
I would like to break off a little bit and sneakily try to flank.
You can't because I'm on a war horse and I go fast as fuck.
Okay. Yeah.
No, to the side. No.
Okay, so you're gonna go.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
go
If you're gonna try, are you just gonna ride in, flanking, or are you gonna try to stealth?
No, I'm gonna sneak.
Okay, with the horse.
Horses
I'm
are
gonna get
no
off.
mercy.
I'm gonna get off the horse.
Okay, so you're gonna try to get yourself sort of on the one side and then get off and try to sneak away. Got you. Okay. Make a stealth check.
Please don't roll bad for once. That'd be very nice.
Nat 20.
You do
I
average.
mean, I'll take it.
Okay.
Pretty 20.
So you blended with the terrain very well. And yeah, as for Hugbear, Bob, Onora, and Takari, you ride into the camp.
Yep.
And you ride in a hobgoblin, a Hugbear. You are the first front in line, and you see, as you're approaching, you see the 3 hobgoblins are just like eating some food, and then they look up and they see you. They're just like, "Oh shit!" And they start to panic and get their weapons out.
I literally jump off my warhorse and start swinging.
Okay.
Can
This-
I get a sneak attack in?
All right. Okay. Hold on. This is what we're gonna do. Let me move people around first. Okay. And Onora, I'll say you're about here. Okay. Let me. Oh no. Stop. I want to close this. Okay. There we go.
Doesn't want to close.
Let me move it over to here.
There's another fire pit.
Yep, that's their fire pit. And I would like, once again, everyone, click on your tokens, and we're going to roll initiative.
No initiative.
I'm ready.
Oh, that was a sad
Forward.
initiative.
Infinite, did we roll the exact same, like, best friends?
Did we? Hey.
We got the same modifier.
You know, because we were like, yeah, we've done this a million times. When I jump off this horse, you're shooting somebody in the face.
Hive mind.
All right. And this is what we're going to do. For the first round, because the warhorse is 20 feet faster when it comes to movement, I'm going to say you guys, Takari, Onora, and Bop, you will have to wait. You guys will take a round to have your horses dash and make their way into the campsite. And so basically, during this round of combat, you would make your way in, but you would not be able to attack.
Okay.
And but Bugbear and Corra, because Corra said that they're going to take their shot before I said roll initiative, you will be a part of this. So the people that will only attack this round are the Hobgoblins, Bugbear, and Hugbear. Sorry. Why the fuck did you make your name so similar to your race name? And
The
then
same reason I went Infinus.
and
Just to be a shit.
fuck you. Let me just make this a little bigger here. Oh, I'm so glad I got this monitor mount. There we go. All right. Well, you guys tied for initiative. Okay. Hugbear.
I'll let Infinite go first.
Yeah, Hugbear, you go. You're first up. You see these 3 hobgoblins.
Yeah, I'm going to gallop my way over here.
You said he got off your horse.
Well, I said I jumped off my horse.
Yes.
But yeah. I had my way over this way
Okay.
anyways. And I start swinging. Rage.
All right.
And attack.
Bonus action rage, and you make your. All right, go ahead.
And because I'm crazy, I'll go reckless just to make this a faster fight, maybe.
Okay, go ahead.
Natural 20, Coonsy? Coonsy, I just got another natural 20. Coonsy, what do I do? Coonsy, what do
Coonsy, does that hit?
Coonsy, do I hit with the...
Jesus. Your 3rd one in a row.
I would like to point out that you got both sides of critting on that.
Fucking 20 points of... Jesus!
I love it. I'm down for it.
Coonsy, I'm gonna swing again.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
That was only a 13.
Ha! You miss! Fuck you! No. Alright, that's your second attack. Yeah, that second one hits. And so that's 8 points of only 8.
Only 8.
Yeah.
And yeah, you take one good whack at him, and as you go to make the second one, he's recoiling from the pain, and so you got too excited and missed because he was sort of backing up, recoiling from the pain, and then you whacked him in the you whack him on the same place he got chopped, just for extra measure.
Cool. I'm gonna set like more or less whistle for my horse to go the fuck away.
Yeah, this horse, the horse, being a war horse, it's well knowledge. It's already started to walk away.
Good.
Or gallop away, should I say?
I mean, there is the option to have him like come fight, but not yet. We gotta get him decked in armor.
All right, Corra, you can clearly see 1 and 2, but this guy is covered by those 2.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot this guy.
All right, since you're in stealth, you get advantage.
Yeah.
Since you're coming out of stealth, you get advantage.
Let me select the right weapon for a roll.
Sadly, you miss as you flies past you, and you see the hobgoblin looks
I
towards.
would like to use my bonus action to hide.
Actually, I would like to give Corra my inspiration.
Okay, so Corra, roll another shot to replace one of those 12s.
Well, you're rolling at advantage, so
Well, no,
Yeah,
you're replacing one of those rolls.
Oh, okay.
Sadly, you
Try.
still miss.
Worse.
So
I would still like to hide again.
I'm debating whether I give the hobgoblin. I would say roll at disadvantage because your presence is not specifically but he knows where in the general area where the arrow is fired, and so I would say roll with disadvantage. Roll stealth with disadvantage. Okay.
I can do one thing.
Okay, so you roll a 19. Let me just roll perception check for this guy. No, he does not know where you went.
I can do one thing in this campaign.
He's still looking at the guy who rode it into town.
Yeah, he's just hey. All right. So action, bonus action. Anything else?
No.
All right. So you're riding in. You take your full turn to ride in. So you're now in the field, but you can't do anything else. Takari. Next up is this hobgoblin. Let me just read up on a quick rule very quickly. Okay. You see this guy is going to walk 5, 10, 15, 20 to get on the other side of you. As he's running, you hear in Goblin, Goblin says, distract him while I'm trying to get behind him. Like, cause Hugbear, you know Goblin, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you hear in Goblin, they speak in a Goblin, they're saying, I'm gonna flank him, distract him. And, you see this guy is going to make a multi-attack on you. Let me just, double check something here, right? Yep. Let me just. Sorry, I just need to double check on something because I keep mixing it with something else. Okay, and he will. Now that you are flanked, you will be attacked with advantage. You did a reckless anyway, so advantage either way.
I knew it was up.
Yep. Let me just change this very quickly. Yep, it's already up there. Okay. Here we go. Does a 16... Wait. Does an 18 hit?
Yep.
You take 10... You went into rage, right?
Yep.
So you take 10... You take 10 halved to 5 plus... It's called that, right? Yeah. Plus... Oh, it's just not going to do it for me? Okay, so I gotta type it out, apparently. So along with that 5 damage, you take 6 more damage.
Half to 3?
No, that is halved.
Oh, that is halved? Okay.
And then he's going to make his second great sword attack. Does a 19 hit?
Yep.
You take 7. You take 7 halved to 3.
Okay.
Alright. And,
Did I see any effect come off his first attack? Like, lightning or anything?
no, they're just...
Was it cold when he hit me?
No, no magical effect, it just...
Okay.
It just hits. Yeah, they just hit. That'd be his turn. Bob, you spend your turn dashing in as your action onto the battlefield. You are now part of the battlefield. You cannot do unless you want to do something as a... No, you can't do anything. Sorry. Next is this Hobgoblin's turn. He's starting to see the people that are coming in. And, how far away are you? He's going to run towards, Takari. And, swing at you. Do his multi-attack on you. Does a 21 hit, Takari?
Yes.
You take 9 points of slashing.
Oh, jeez.
And does his second attack. Natural 20. You take 17.
Oh, dang.
You good?
Okay. Well. Okay.
Alright, and Onora, you spend your action to have the horse dash. And you ride in.
Do I have to?
Do you
So I
want
can hit everything from the spot that I was at.
I mean, you have trees in front of you, so you would have to roll with you would.
It's magic missile, you know how it is. Actually, that's not what I'm gonna do, but that's not the point.
Okay, so you ride in.
Hey, Kunzi.
Mm-hmm.
I was just looking over my stuff. I have a bonus action.
Okay, but unfortunately, you can't really hold a bonus action.
Okay.
So, sorry. Alright. Next is this Hobgoblin's turn. The one that you
I'm going to whack him.
really wounded, and now he's going to roll his 2 attacks.
Wait there, Kunzi. You said I use my action to dash the horse.
Right, to get onto the battlefield.
But it's technically still my turn, because I have a bonus action I could use.
Go ahead, sure.
Well, isn't that the same thing with Bop? They couldn't use their bonus action?
My bonus action is I have to be
Unfortunately, if Bop brought it up sooner, before her turn ended,
Okay.
But
I was
Okay,
just
okay.
thinking about it. It's okay.
Yeah,
I don't care.
but because this hobgoblin hasn't taken their turn yet, I will allow it.
Okay.
What's up, Onora?
I was going to use healing word on Takari.
All right, go ahead and roll your healing. All right, so Takari heals 9 points,
Thank you so much.
basically negating the first hit. All right,
Thank you.
and now it's
That was it.
and now it's this hobgoblin's turn to
Now you can
do some
continue.
slicing.
I'm like, wait, sir. It's not like finished my turn yet.
Does a 20 hit bugbear?
Yeah.
You take. Give me a sec.
Can you roll twice because you have advantage, just in case you get.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry, I'm rolling with advantage.
Of course he's rolling with advantage.
Trying to kill people in the third round.
You take, let's see, 19 halved to 19, 9. You take 9 points of slashing damage. That was on the first strike. Here's the second one.
Jesus, these guys are.
I don't think a 13 hits.
No.
All right, and so you see he takes the first swing. He seems like I can actually do this, and then swings and misses, and just damn it. And Hobgoblin, God, Hugbear, I hate you, Infinite. I hate you so much.
Goblin.
My goal is to try to see if I can get my character as fast as possible, so I could get another character whose name can make sense.
You know he's gonna make it worse.
I
right?
know.
Go make a hobgoblin named Huggoblin.
My turn. And
Or
I
would it be
just
Goblin Hug?
smile. And the one that I hurt previously, I'm going to continue
Or
to hit.
name Mort.
All right, continue to hurt that guy. Go ahead.
Continue to hurt you guys. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, that hits and takes. You're rolling recklessly.
Yeah.
Okay,
I-
so that's.
You're already getting advantage.
Yep. Yep. That's yeah. Dead.
Next.
You're going after the second guy. That hits. Takes 11 points.
Yeah. And then a little bonus action. Pokey poke.
That just hits. For
Cool.
another 11.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, that's a D. Oh, you just rolled max on a D4. Fuck me. Okay, so another 11. This one's bleeding.
Okie dokie.
All right.
And I just smile.
All right. Next we have Corra.
Hi, I'm gonna shoot. I think my bud has himself taken care of. I'm gonna shoot this one.
You're gonna shoot that guy. Okay. Roll with advantage because you're coming out of stealth. That 24 hits. That 24 hits.
Cool. And because one of my people and all that, I also get sneak attack with it.
You get sneak attack anyway because you're rolling with advantage.
That's true.
All right. So 15 points of piercing damage.
And then do you know what I want to do?
Hide.
You got it.
He's busy with the pure persona. So yeah, I'll roll normally.
Just in case he wants to look where the
Yep. All right.
shooty came from.
All right. And so you go into hiding. Takari, you took some good hits from the hobgoblin that's standing right beside you.
I know.
Hooray.
So, which is greatly appreciated that I don't have to use that what I was gonna use, but I'm gonna use Charm Person on the hobgoblin that's right in front of me, if I can.
Okay. charm person. If I'm not sure if I remember correctly, but for charm person, isn't that if you're doing it against a hostile creature, he gets to roll the saving throw with advantage?
Yeah.
Yes. So you must make a wisdom saving throw, and does so with advantage if you and your companions are fighting it. Alright, so wisdom saving throw with advantage. What is your DC?
Is that dexterity or?
No, what, on your spells, there should be above you 3 numbers. One of them tells you to save DC.
Oh, save DC is either 14 or 13.
Alright, if you hover both of them, one of them should tell you Ranger, one of you should tell you Wizard. So which one's the Ranger DC?
The 14 is Ranger, and then
okay.
the Wizard.
Alright, so DC 14 Wisdom Saving Throw with advantage because he is being attacked.
You multi-classers.
Yeah, he makes it.
Oh, dang it. Okay, never mind.
He shrugs it off and says, "You think I could be friendly to you now?"
It was a thought.
Alright, that was your action.
Actually, that was a bonus action.
No, Charm Person is an action.
Really? Unless I was reading something else.
It does say 1 action there for casting time.
Yep, it takes an action to cast it.
Well.
Well, shit!
There goes that bonus action disengage.
So we're just gonna use movement and then just try to go over here.
Okay, so he'll get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
You should have brought him to me.
Let Hugbear demolish everything. He eats them for breakfast.
Natural 20.
Oh, fuck.
Yay! Time to pull up the other character sheet, my backup.
You take 19 points of slashing damage.
Why?
Ouch.
Why did I have to make a squishy character?
And
I'm
so
just gonna pull up my other character sheet at the moment.
Oh, no! Come on, don't be...
You still have saving throws?
I'm gonna warn you, I'm not really great at those. My last character almost died twice because I failed both times.
Well, if I can get close enough to her, I can cast Spare the Dying.
There you go.
I'm just gonna pull up my other character sheet for now.
Oh, Jesus.
To have a backup.
Stop being like that!
I mean, you are just kind of going all ham out on her character.
Alright,
Hugbear is
Yeah,
the
because if you could
bag.
Alright,
stop
Hugbear.
rolling
This
nat 20s to hit us, that'd be great.
Alright, this hobgoblin is going to attack you with
Damn it.
advantage.
Yeah, bring it.
Multi-attack. I'm pretty sure a 9 doesn't hit.
Just misses.
Yep, and then he will do his second attack. 14 to hit?
Nope.
Alright, he misses both times.
He sees the bloodlust in my eyes.
And you see you see after the 2 blows, wait, actually no. No, he already used it. Never mind. Never mind. You don't see anything different. That's it. Nothing else. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Bop!
Don't worry about it.
It is your turn.
Bop is going to pull her, not really a quarterstaff, but the staff that's the right size for her.
Her 8th staff.
Yeah.
Twig.
Out, cast Shillelagh on it,
Okay!
and run at this dude.
Now,
And run the fuck away.
Now make sure when you roll, don't roll using your weapon, roll using the spell.
Okay. Run at this dude and try to knock him in the head with it.
Alright, well, good luck.
You're like, what, 3 feet tall?
Well,
Can you reach?
Or knock his legs out from underneath him.
okay, so you gotta...
That's what we're going for, the knee.
Alright.
I mean, the kneecaps.
16 just misses.
Mother.
But you came close, and it's just as you're like, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. The hobgoblin jumps and dodges it. So are you? You gotta be within. Can you move yourself so you're within 5 feet of it?
Yeah, I gotta. That's within 5 feet, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And all right, so that's your action. You use your bonus action, your action, and you moved 5 feet. Is that your turn?
Hold on. Yeah. Damn it. Yeah.
All right. It is now his turn. Well, I can still say
I
this.
tried.
As he makes a jump, actually, Hobgoblin, you do. Fuck me, Hugbear. This is the last time I'm ever gonna use Hobgoblins.
Yay!
Hugbear, you do see that the Hobgoblin you're currently fighting turns to the other one and says, "Finish your job," in Goblin. And you see this guy. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15.
What, Jesus?
And he is going to attempt to finish what he started.
Rip.
And does a
Like,
multi
I'm tiny and little.
Opportunity.
and does a multi attack on Takari.
Shouldn't Bob get an attack of opportunity?
No, because he didn't leave her. He didn't leave her 5 feet. Natural 20.
Oh,
Fuck you.
And Takari, you take 12 points.
I'm down.
All right. Let me just mark you as down here.
So you put a red X on them.
No. This is gonna be the. All right, and like I said, I'm sorry. He said he was doing his multi attack on you, and so his next attack will be at advantage because you're on the ground.
Not moving.
Nope, she's down and like.
All right, so I'm gonna roll.
Yeah.
Does the 17 hit you?
I'm already down, dude.
But does the 17 hit?
What's your AC?
17, yes. Very much so, yes.
You immediately fail a death saving throw.
Okay. Well then.
Isn't it 2? Isn't it?
No, that's on a critical hit. On a regular hit, it does
This is
1.
why I make a backup character because
On a critical hit, it does 2.
It does 2.
No. You only do 1.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, I'm panicking right now because my character is like, and not doing good.
You'll be fine.
it's
Onora,
not like she was our only person who's worth anything.
it's not like you're the only person that can heal. Onora, it is your turn.
Onora is going to cast Magic Missile 3rd level
Okay, so
on this guy right here.
on the right guy. Okay,
Yeah.
so roll 4d4. All right, so 6 plus 4 is 10 plus 2 is 12, so he takes 12 points of force damage as he gets ricocheted on, gets basically just shot over the back. You see, you don't see, but you think you see a little bit of blood drip down from where his head is.
Yay.
That's your action.
And then... Healing word would not work on Takari at this point, would it? I'd have to use Spare the Dying.
You can use healing word on a person that's rolling death saving throws. Yeah, it works. So roll healing word. Oh well, what's the range of it? It's 60, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're fine. So yeah, just roll healing word.
Yay! And this is healing word 3rd level.
Okay, so roll it at 3rd level.
Thank you.
Takari, you heal for 20. But just so you know, if you're ever to go back down, that one fail save will still be there.
Noted.
Okay, cool.
And that was 21, you said?
That was 20.
20. Aren't y'all glad I picked up that cleric level?
Yes.
All right.
I also have healing potions, and I was about to do that.
Hobgoblin, you're dead. Hugbear, you're up.
Kill him.
Do I run? Are we running? No.
No.
Are we scared?
I do what I do.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
What the fuck?
He's rigged!
I do what I do.
It's rigged!
I would like to roll to switch.
Kunzi, I don't know. I don't know what I've done to make the dice gods happy with me.
He rigged it!
I mean, to be fair,
Whatever you
my
drank
God.
at the mighty Glaive, it's helping you. All right, well.
I do not regret the handies I gave to people
I
at
swear.
roll 20.
Okay, well, you chop this guy in half. You still got your one other attack if you wish to use it on the other guy. You just gotta get closer to him.
Yeah, I have 40 feet of movement.
And you have a radius of 15.
Yeah, that too. So yeah, I just walk the hell on over.
Walk the hell off.
Glide my happy little ass over.
I'm gonna walk to
He
there.
struts. He struts.
Oh well, my friend. Whatever.
Wander
I'm still on advantage, so whatever.
Yeah, because once you use reckless, you have to maintain it.
Jesus Christ.
That hits, so 17.
And then
Both of us
Nope,
roll.
doesn't even matter. He's dead.
Just stop, just stop.
He's dead already.
Gets rid of my fun.
And yeah, you made sure he was gonna come back by chopping off his head.
we had a job to do.
Now that they're dead, I'm gonna
Okay.
slowly just,
All right.
make my way in.
Well, hold on, Infinite. Thank you for the message. So yeah, Takari, if you ever to go back down again before you take a long rest, you actually have 2 failed death saves. Because it's mostly because the attack was within
Sorry.
5 feet of you.
Okay.
Okay, so
Infinite, should I kill us all?
No. I just want to clarify.
yeah. So all right, you guys again successfully take care of hobgoblins like it's nothing.
And raise the dead.
Yeah. Takari is gonna thank Onora for saving her from death, and be like, "Don't tell my dad. Please don't tell my dad."
Don't tell my parents. Please don't tell my parents.
Kunzi.
Yeah.
You know what? Magic Missile is literally just bibbity bobbity back the fuck up.
Yeah. Saladoo-la-dibbity-da-la-bibbity-boppity-boo. It is the fairy godmother of spells, of attack spells. Alright.
Can I collect my arrows and then loot what's left of the body?
Make an investigation check.
I help them with the looting.
Alright, you got either roll with advantage or Hugbear can roll it a separate one.
Go for it.
And I walk over to Takari.
Infinite, let's have you roll it because we know the difference between our rolls.
Well, hold on. Like I said, you can either roll with advantage or Hugbear will make a separate roll.
That's why I said for Hugbear to make the separate roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
One of us can roll well.
Not by much.
It seems he only rolls well in combat. Fucking
That's
Christ.
only one thing I'm built for.
God.
Wait, how many
Do
nat
you
20s
want me to
worth
roll
of...
separately
I
for
stopped
my
counting
arrows
after
and
1.
Do you want me to roll separately once for my arrows and once for the looting? Or do you
No.
want them together?
I did them together. You find... Let's see, you shot 2 arrows. You find I'll say you found one of your arrows. The first arrow you shot that went missing and missed, went into the woods. That one's gone.
Shit.
So you're down an arrow.
I've only got so many arrows.
And you spent so much time looking for arrows, you don't find anything. As for Infinite, I guess you're gonna mostly search for you're searching for loot.
Yeah. Checking pockets and shit.
All right. Let me just open up my DM notes here. Let me just confirm a few things. Okay. You find 27 gold.
Hey, we're rich.
Unfortunately, much like the hobgoblins that you found, the hobgoblins that you fought and looted in your first session, they didn't seem to carry much gold on them, as they probably kept the majority of it in that chest.
Okay. Anything particularly special about the one who did some magic damage to me?
It wasn't magic damage. You get this. Make a history check.
All right.
You have no idea.
All right. Okay, I just put a little extra oomph in it.
Yep, they seem to be motivated. I don't know.
Right.
Let me close the. Let me get rid of this turnover here. All right.
Onora was useless in that battle. She did nothing.
You kept our friend alive.
Hey, you.
You saved me from
Well,
death.
I guess I became healer that round instead of damage healer.
Yep.
It's my fault I ran in there like guns blazing.
I know Takari follows in, and I'm just like, I'm all the way back here. I'm like, my first action was used getting into the friggin' battle.
All right. Because it is now 11 o'clock, I'm going to have to end session here. We'll pick up from here next week.